Full Gear 2023.
What is going on, everybody? What is up? Happy late Sunday morning here, early Sunday morning, wherever you are around the world. This is your AEW Full Gear 2023 post-show / super honest review here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. We're also live on Twitch and also live on Twitter. What is going on, everyone? I'm Steve, and this is Chase Holler. What's going on, Chase? How are you, man?
Guys, look, this is a tradition. Anytime I'm drunk, we got to do these super honest reviews.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Here's the thing, guys. You know, when you're drunk, you let out your honest thoughts. Like you don't hold anything back. You let your honest thoughts go. And I'm here to give you guys my honest thoughts on AEW Full Gear that took place tonight in Los Angeles, California. And I got the proper number 12, Steve. We got proper number 12.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
We're still got a lot to go. I was slipping on this throughout the whole show, mate. So you know I'm feeling great.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're feeling amazing right now, bro. You're like Connor waiting for UFC 300 right now, bro.
Oh, man, I cannot wait. Oh, TK just ate a pickle? Oh, man, that's kind of weird.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I know the media scrum's going on right now. I'll tell you what we'll do too. I'll have it in the background. I mean, yeah. I have the volume really low, so I won't be able to hear it fully. But you get the gist. You get the idea. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Hit that bell notification. If you guys feel generous, want to leave us a super chat, it would be really appreciated. All that fun stuff. So yeah, we are live. Let's putting this on X right now. I know Romeo will be joining us momentarily as well. So there's that too. But I'm also gonna put the hashtag here, AEW Full Gear. Yeah, man, Full Gear just ended a couple minutes ago here over here on the East Coast. Overall, I'm gonna say this. I thought this was a very good show, man, by AEW. Believe it or not, it might shock people. Might really shock some people. Like, I'll be honest. Was this going into the show? Was it worth the price of $50?
No,
it's not.
No, not worth that at all.
The show took place live from the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California. Inglewood, yes, Inglewood. TK, but DJ Eric TK just ate the tip of the pickle. Pause. My New Year's Eve 2K24 resolution is to see Chase hold more beer bashes. Hey, man, who knows?
I don't have beer, right? I don't have beer tonight, but I have probably number 12.
I tell you what, you gotta leave us some super chat. Chase might take some shots, yo. Who knows?
I'm already taking shots. It don't matter.
No matter what, yeah, exactly. Chief Writer disappointed with the main event, and the Texas Death Match and ladder match saved the show for me for forking $50.
Ladder match was good. It was good spot fest.
It really, really was. Yes. Now I did not get to watch, believe it or not, the buy-in show, the 0 hour show.
I got you, Steve. So Eddie Kingston and Jay Lethal had a TNA 2004 main event level match. You know, like how they, like a TNA 2004, Jeff Jarrett would have like all this BS happen, and somehow, some way, either the babyface wins or he wins. It was the opposite. Ortiz came out, stopped Sanjay from using the guitar, and hit Sanjay with the guitar and stuff. And it looked like he was going to turn on Eddie Kingston, and then Eddie Kingston retained both his ROH and New Japan Strong titles, and that was pretty much it right there.
Oh wow, crazy! I'm actually have the media scrum also playing at the same time.
Nice.
You see MJF speaking right now.
Oh,
fresh off his world title match and all that stuff. I mean, we get to the main card. The show.
Steve, we gotta talk about the pre-show still too.
No problem. Go ahead.
When Buddy Matthews had it's fine. It was just, you can see this on Dynamite. You can see this on Dynamite. It's okay.
Cesaro versus Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, you saw this on 205 Live maybe once or twice. MJF and Samoa Joe took on the Guns, and what was okay storyline match. Samoa Joe was very, very amped up in this match. Very amped up. Very excited to be in this match. He was just just very, very fun throughout. Pretty much Joe, the reason why he was teaming with MJF was because MJF promised if he helped out, he would get a world title shot. During the match, it seemed like the Guns were going to win by dastardly means, but then Adam Cole came out with one leg, and that led to the Coquina Clutch and Samoa Joe helping MJF and Adam Cole retain their ROH tag team titles. Afterwards, MJF and Samoa Joe shook hands, and then the Guns attacked MJF and attacked his knee really, really hard. Adam Cole obviously couldn't do shit. I mean, he's on crutches, so he couldn't do shit. So this led to a cliffhanger before the pay-per-view where MJF was taken away in an ambulance, and he was yelling, "Tell them to not take away my title." So
that's crazy. Yeah.
And we went to black, and then we head off to the main card of the pay-per-view.
Yes, we did. We kicked the main card off with a trios action here. We had the team of Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Luchasaurus against the team of Darby Allin, who they mentioned numerous times during the match on commentary that he's climbing Mount Everest.
You've been mentioning it for like fucking 2 months, Steve. I don't hear you fucking shit.
Okay. I love how Tony Khan is still rocking the red scarf, by the way.
He's rocking the red scarf? What red scarf?
The one that he wore at Wrestle Dream. And we're also being joined here from True Heel Heat, the one, the only Romeo. What's going on, brother?
Romeo pulled Steve, said fuck the pre-show. I ain't talking about that shit.
Fuck the pre-show. We ain't talking about that shit. Nah.
Sorry, guys. I just saw the message right now. The link.
It's all good. So we got my bad. It was Darby Allin, Adam Copeland, who was able to run.
Can't say that name anymore.
Adam Copeland, who was able to run to the right side of the stage this time, not just the left. And of course, Sting. And they all were rocking face paint in some way, same capacity here. I thought this was a very good way to kick off the show. I thought overall, you know what? They were eating this up, man. They really were eating this up. You had Ric Flair also at ringside, bro. Ric Flair got physical as well. Took off his blazer, had a t-shirt underneath his blazer, bro.
Why this upset you, Steve? Explain why this upset you. As I pour more.
That didn't upset me. Hey, pour proper number 12, mate.
That was not as bad, Steve. I mean, you didn't get the accent out on there, but you got the timing correctly, mate.
Wait a minute. There you go.
Oh, why do we need the picture? Get the picture off, Steve. Tony ain't coming. He's too busy at the press.
This was Connor.
Oh shit.
This is Connor, man. Come on, man. Connor McGregor. Oh, disappointed. Oh, in the mud.
He's at the media scrum, not Connor.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about, mate?
I even heard that Tony ate a pickle. You hear this shit, Romeo? Tony ate
a tip of a pickle.
He's got the pickles out there.
Got that. Never mind.
I think MJF just inferred he's working on a handshake deal right now. That's funny.
Like Ronda, bro.
Ronda, yeah. Tony gotta be careful though, man. Those handshake deals can come back to bite him, bro. They really, really can.
You are like, listen, I know everyone thinks MJF's already signed, and I kind of could buy into that too as well. Like he's already signed an extension because it makes no earthly sense to put all your stock, almost every single major storyline, so many feuds into one person, the world championship, and then he leaves. What?
He should know, man. He should know, man. All this handshake deals, handshake agreements, bro.
That risky.
Oh my! Steve loves that stupid clip. I want that banned.
It is risky.
It is.
No, you know what?
What's going on, Ronan Ghost? What's going on, brother?
Super honest Chase talking, because when you're drunk, you're more honest. It don't matter. I think this motherfucker's leaving. I truly do. I think he's here's the thing, guys.
He's playing them all. He's playing them right now.
He's giving his money's worth. He's raising his stock. At the end of the day, Tony Khan looks at it. He just looks at his roster and he goes, "Pu. I have a bunch of ass besides MJF in terms of young talent. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, ass. Sammy Guevara, ass. Darby Allin's not ass, but he makes asshole decisions. He wants to climb Mount Everest. Like, the fuck? No, I'll pay you all this money to wrestle, not climb Mount Everest, you piece of shit. You gotta do it. Danny Garcia, he ain't there yet. Wheeler Yuta, that's shit down the toilet, bro. You might as well just flush it before it's too late. Like, it's clogging up your toilet. Like, you I don't know what you're doing with that guy Action Andretti,
not ready. Action, not ready.
Yeah, like you have all these guys, they're not ready, bro. And MJF is the only young talent, and you got to prove to people I can build young talent. MJF is your guy. He's someone that you can entice younger people, because look at what WWE is doing. They're getting these NIL athletes. They're getting all these college football players and stuff like that. Like Jalen Milroe from Alabama might be an NIL guy. Who knows? Might join WWE. Who knows? Crazy. But I'm just saying, it's just one of those things. I feel like MJF, he looking at I would believe it. Maybe he made a deal with Tony Khan. Tony Khan said, "Okay, let's go." Yeah, go ahead, Roman.
Bro convinced Tony Khan. Can I do the most WWE main event we've ever done?
Yeah.
Before my contract's up, so they could see like how good I am to what they want to do. Is that all right?
They just got Will Ospreay on the media scrum right now.
Ospreay. Yeah, bro. Does he have any pickles?
He's throwing it out like I eating this shit. I'm sorry, that shit be left.
Oh yeah, they love disgusting shit over there in the UK. They don't know how to.
He literally picked it up and just throw it out. Like went to throw it in the trash can. Like at least he's trying to be cleansly with it, but that's fine.
We didn't even talk about this trios match. So anyway, this trios match featured Copeland taking on his best friend Christian. Honestly, it's sad to say this, but probably one of the weaker matches of the night. Really fun opener.
You felt that way? One of the weakest?
One of the weaker one. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying one of the weaker matches.
Okay.
It was a good opener. It did its thing.
It was a good opener. It was. What do you think, man?
What do you have to say about this? No, Steve. I want to hear your thoughts. Go deep into this. What do you got to say?
I felt like, watching Adam wrestle out there. First of all, it's good to see him finally wrestle in front of a packed house. It looked like.
Yeah, why do you have to say this?
I mean, we're being honest, right? We're being honest about it. We're being honest about this, right?
Yeah, this is a super honest review. This isn't like any other review. Yeah,
I mean, where are they going next week? Or Wednesday? Well, Winters, Illinois, like some suburb town, Illinois, where it's gonna be probably half empty. Like, come on, let's be real about this,
Not the classic, baby.
I mean, let's just be real here. Like,
selling out. You have Mark Briscoe.
Exactly. That's
and Andrade sell out.
But listen, man, seeing Sting wrestle out there still. Nick Wayne got his moments there too and all that stuff. But obviously, listen, Adam almost called him Edge. What the fuck's wrong with me, bro? Am I the only one?
That's fine. Don't feel ashamed of that.
You just called him Adam Cole, so you're no, but I'll say this: Luchasaurus, he regressed. This guy was awful in this match. I felt he was Kane out there.
Luchasaurus?
He felt like Kane. He felt like he was just gooping around out there. I was like, what are you doing out here? Are you just bumping on your knees? Is that what you're doing out here? Just here to be big? Like Kane.
Did he do the spot where Darby got destroyed on the apron?
Yeah, he did a choke slam, but that's more Darby took it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it makes him look good though. But yeah,
but he didn't look good this whole match. Like Edge barely touched him, and he was already falling to the ground like a goof. Goopasaurus, not Luchasaurus.
How about that spot where Darby just fell off he just literally just looked like he bounced there, like the fuck.
Yeah, the choke slam onto the apron.
Yeah, it was.
That's gonna be him on Mount Everest.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, let's be real, man. This guy's not surviving Mount Everest.
I think he backs out. I think he backs out halfway through. He goes like
wow.
Yeah, he goes.
He doesn't even go through with it.
No, I think he's gonna think about it, and then afterwards he's gonna be like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm crazy, but not that crazy," and then jump off of it.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't doing this shit. I'm good. Sorry, I'm going back home. I think he's flying out this week. I heard, or something like that. He's flying out.
Oh, who's Sting gonna be a puppet to now that Darby's not around?
Adam Copeland.
Adam
Copeland. Who knows? But yeah. Sting, Copeland, and Wayne. Oh, bad. Oh my goodness. Darby got the win here. And they're celebrating. And Ric Flair.
Steve or I, man. Like I even know who's in the match. Steve's all over the place. Don't even know.
Ric Flair, bro, could not help himself, man. Try to, basically take the spotlight from Sting. Bro. That's what it was. And they go to see Sting celebrate with his son, who looks just like his father, bro.
Yeah. That's cool.
It was cool. It really was cool.
But that's his only kid he has? Do you guys know?
No, he has a couple other ones. I thought he had two kids. Maybe that's the one kid that likes him still. Who knows?
Wow, that was dark.
That was dark side of the ring.
Hey guys, this is the super honest review. This ain't no.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
We're not trying to sugarcoat shit here, man. We're giving you raw honesty, no pause.
The sugarcoating's on Monday on Steve's Kitchen. Let me just say that much.
Yeah, Big Mike and Steve will try to be positive. Well, we like the show.
We like the show, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the difference is normally the super honest review is just me shitting on the show, like I did Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. I didn't like. What was the other? No, those are the only 2 shows.
Yeah. So, anything you guys want to add before we go on to the next match? Anything you guys want to add?
Well, it wasn't even the next match, Steve. You're talking about the next segment.
The next segment, yes. The next.
This guy, amateur hour, Romeo.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'll just say they try to make a big deal of like Adam Copeland trying to get his hands on Christian. It's like I can't really get into that because I've seen it before. It's like I don't. Oh, this is a new feud. I can't wait to see him get his hands on him this time. Like no, I can't get into that. It's nothing like I haven't seen before. They try to make a big deal out of it. I understand, but whatever. The match was fine. It's a good opener. I think it's probably best suited in this spot of the card than anywhere else, probably. Just because everyone's so happy to see all these guys right now in the beginning. The baby faces win. I don't think Nick Wayne got much out of this match, honestly. And
no, he kind of was. He Christian was good. Everyone else besides Christian was just like, huh?
Yo, Christian got this hero's welcome. Like holy shit, bro.
He should, and he deserves it. He is.
He's a great.
He is one of AEW's best characters right now.
Yeah, he is,
if not the best.
No, I'll say this, man. I've been saying this, but I'll say it out in the open. Adam Copeland going to AEW is like when that one role player on a good team signs that max contract, and you think, oh man, he's gonna burst out, and then he just averages still 12 points a game because he's always been a role player. That's how Adam Copeland feels in AEW. He's just a role player. He ain't a major star.
What he said, he said he doesn't have much time left, and he wants to be a part of everything he can be. Like he wants to do everything he possibly can. But I think WWE was right in that he's more special when he's part-time.
Yeah.
He's more special when you don't see him all the time. And I feel like even if you're part-time, you could still have more time by being part-time.
Exactly.
You could do more things. Your body can't go full-time at all. Like you don't have to be on TV every week. You don't feel as special. So I think Edge just made I don't want to say he made a mistake.
No, he made a mistake.
But his thinking isn't right, because I understand he wants to play with his friends, Christian, FTR. I understand that.
Yeah.
But you also got to understand what WWE was trying to say. That if you're part-time, you'll feel more special.
But I also feel
There's
like
truth to that.
I also feel like Edge. It's like Edge. What have you been known for your whole career? Being a fucking good heel. No one wants to see you as a happy babyface. I'm sorry.
But I understand.
I'm happy. I'm rich. Come see me be happy and rich. Like fuck that. I don't want to see you happy.
Yes,
I want to see you
but
be a piece of shit.
But I understand you're coming to a new company. They're excited to have you. You could start off as a babyface, but you got to flip the switch real quick. It's sooner or later, much rather than later, you have to turn heel.
Steve, what are your thoughts on Edge and AEW so far? Oh no, you don't like Edge. I think you're in the middle with Edge.
I feel a lot of people are like that.
I feel like
No, I'm talking about just in his whole career. I've never.
No, I feel a lot of people are like that.
I feel like was he always the guy? No, he was always the guy who wrestled the guy. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Batista, Cena, Undertaker, Triple H.
You know what I mean?
The Game. Jeff Hardy.
I think. And again, to me,
JBL.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
I try to get you on that one.
Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean? I'm watching. Will looks so. Tony looks so happy as fuck right now, bro.
Why? Oh, because he's signed with Ospreay.
Of course,
he's signed with Ospreay, dude. He's like,
that's a major W.
I got him. Take that ball. I got him.
That is listen. Between him and MJF, those are the two guys that are out there right now that you want to get. He got one of them already, and he probably already has the other one that we just don't know of. So,
no. Go back to what we said when Edge. Oh, I'm sorry, Edge. Fuck it, I'll call him Edge. I don't give a shit. Showed up at Wrestle Dream, right? How happy he was. Same thing go for Will Ospreay. He's happy as fuck to be there right now. But I want to see his facial expressions and all that. And a year from now, if it's still the same, I want to see. Time will only tell.
It is because he will probably 1 year from now he will probably be the AEW World Champion.
Yeah, and then AEW
November 19th, 2024, he will probably be the World Champion.
Yeah, and then also too, AEW will introduce one more world title or another continental title after that, and so then they'll be good to go. He'll be fine. It don't matter. Anyway,
can you imagine it gets that toxic that people are like, all right, we need another world title. Like Kenny Omega needs something to do. He needs a world title himself. Chris Jericho needs a world title. John Moxley needs a world title. It's like, come on.
Jericho needs the world title. Jericho probably would go to Tony. Hey man, I really feel like I need a world title. Tony Khan's like,
should just like go full speed ahead with this brand split, you know?
Yeah, might as well. But anyways, so we kicked off the afterwards. We had a segment where Tony Schiavone was going to announce the status of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. So first off, it was going to be announced that unfortunately Jay White was going to become the AEW champion. Didn't have to fight. Then Adam Cole came out. Adam Cole came out all injured and said Tony Khan okayed him to defend MJF's world title in a match and that it would be official. And they made this match official.
Bro, so the Golden Jets and Young Bucks would have main evented?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
What a main event that would have been. So that was a segment to entice us for later in the show. And then what was the third match? Let me
I just want to say because I missed you guys talking about the pre-show, but
it's Orange Cassidy and Wheeler in Moxley.
No, yeah.
Match. I just want to say because I missed you guys talking about the pre-show. I enjoyed this whole storyline of the MJF stuff, the pre-show, going into the speculation. It made the main event more interesting for something that was already obvious. It was a runaway result. We all knew MJF was winning, but the way they made it turn around, even though it was last minute as hell, it was a storyline. But I thought it was great. I'll give Tony Khan credit.
Yes. We go to Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley for the International Championship. Overall, I thought this match was very entertaining. This was probably better than their first match. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I thought it was.
Yes, because to me, the first match was Orange Cassidy was like had probably no business being there, and John Moxley just whooped his ass, like, rightfully so. And this one felt a little bit more even with Orange Cassidy whooping John Moxley's ass at the end.
Yes. Chase, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I liked it because the first match, it felt like it took a while to get going. And like Romeo mentioned, it was just like an ass kicking by John Moxley most of the time. Like Moxley, and I don't know, to me, I hate when Moxley leads matches. I just find them fucking boring when he leads them because it's just a bunch of punchy bullshit. It just looks like he's trying to be a fake MMA fighter. Like, bro, go do MMA if you want to do MMA. I don't need to see this in my pro wrestling. But when Moxley has someone that he can bounce off of, it's really good. And I like that he was able to, psych Orange Cassidy up. It was like the whole time he was trying to get Orange Cassidy to, hit him fucking harder. And Orange Cassidy finally manned the fuck up and actually hit him. So I really liked it. I really liked how they told the story in this match. And I really liked the ending of it. So, yeah, this was actually, honestly, up until this point, I was like, wow, the second match might be my favorite match of the night. And then, that didn't last long. But it was still one of my favorite matches. So,
and I still think there's another gear, no pun intended, that these two are going to go to in their third match, where it's going to be the match that I expected from these two to begin with. Because I didn't get it in the first match. I didn't get it in the second match even though they're both good matches. I didn't get it. I know these two can put on a 5-star match. I know they can.
What would you expect? Like a cage match or something?
You think? I don't know. I think they're kind of limited by the cage, but I think they could put on a hell of a match in the cage. But I don't know. I just think it's going to be a third. Who knows? Maybe it's even in the CC.
Of course. By the way, of course,
all the gold.
Tony Khan hugged Will Ospreay, and he grabbed him by the shoulders.
Of course.
Does he have an injured shoulder? What are you trying to do? Injure him already? TK, come on, man, idiot.
We're coming out now.
You gotta hug him.
Is it Julia Hart?
You know how many more 5-star matches are coming Tony Khan's way because he got Will Ospreay? My goodness.
Yeah, Romeo, who are you most excited to see Will Ospreay wrestle?
That is a fantastic question.
Well, we'll save that answer when we talk about Will Ospreay signing with AEW.
Well, Chase, you must be onto something, bro. You said Julia Hart, and there she is, bro. Julia Hart is made her way.
I do have friends backstage at AEW, Steve. I won't say who the fuck they are, but some of them may swerve when they drive. Who knows?
Whoa, shit.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, look, they don't watch this shit. I think he does watch.
Swerve, when I drive.
If you watch, you watch. But no. Anyways, moving on, we had the AEW Women's Championship. Timeless Toni Storm was looking to become the second 3-time champion, but she had to overcome the 3-time Women's Champion Hikaru Shida. And this match, I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to overrate this match and say, "Oh, this was great." It was fine, but the right result happened with the shitty ending. So Timeless Toni Storm tried to put a metal plate up her ass, and I'm being dead serious. This was the ending. Tried to put a metal plate in her ass, and the metal plate kept falling out of her ass. So she had to fix the metal plate, and then she never fixed it. And then she finally ran with the metal plate in her ass into Hikaru Shida's space, and that got her the 1, 2, 3, and to become the second 3-time women's champion in AEW history. I thought the match, like I said, it was whatever.
Say that again. She's the second one to be 2-time?
3-time.
3-time.
Yeah. Behind the former champ, Hikaru Shida.
Right, because they fixed her interim one. They officially counted it, right?
Yeah, they counted it because they hate Thunder Rosa. They're like, "Fuck you, Thunder Rosa." Like,
Thunder Rosa still is not back. Can you believe that, folks?
Yeah.
Still, she has been healthy. Still not back. Are you kidding?
I
poured the rest of the proper 12 books. We're gonna have a good fucking night. Look at this shit.
Oh boy.
Romeo, look at this. No, we drink fast, bro.
Oh no.
We're only on the 3rd match.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I'll remember what happens with the 4th match and the 5th match. I'm more so where Steve was struggling. I don't know. He didn't know how to announce like Adam Copeland's name.
I thought the women's match was actually pretty good. Up until the end.
Say that again?
Up until the end.
You thought it was what?
I thought that was pretty good.
Oh.
Right? And then the ending happened. Listen, I thought the right decision happened, though. Yes, give it to Toni Storm. Yes. However, when you have the metal plate on your, in your ass, and it's sticking out, and the referee is seeing it, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, Taz said that he yeah.
Taz had a bad night. He had a rough night on commentary. Like,
yeah.
The ref didn't see that. Like, what? The ref could clearly see what was going on. She just ignored it.
Well,
Brandon asks who's here. Yeah, go on, Chase.
You're gonna find out our match of the night if you keep watching.
Stay tuned.
Review.
Stay tuned, buddy. Stay tuned. Yeah. So you
guys can ask any other questions, even if it's Full Gear related and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Feel free to ask your questions. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video stream a big old thumbs up, and all that fun stuff. What are your thoughts on the match?
Toni Storm is outstanding. She has the best women's gimmick in women's wrestling right now.
3 different gimmicks in the span of her AEW runs, fucking phenomenal. Like, who has that type of range? Like, it's crazy.
She is hitting her prime of her career. Like, she is so hot, on fire. This gimmick is awesome. I'm happy for her to win again. She deserves to be the top of the women's division in AEW. I thought it was a good match. I think they could do better, obviously, but maybe they're building up to that. This match was only 10 minutes. Crazy.
That's good.
Luther has one of the best gigs in all of wrestling. Go out there, be a butler. Bro, he is so lucky, bro. He took a few kendo shots tonight. I understand what you're saying with the ending and it looking all silly. Yes, I completely agree with that. But at least they didn't mess up the result, the finish, like the finality that Toni Storm should be on top of the division.
I saw a lot of idiots. No, Sheeta should win so Tony Storm could have more of a meltdown. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm sorry.
And yeah, let me build on that. I thought Mariah May was going to help her. She did not.
Yeah.
She did come out after and give her the flowers, and you see where they're going with that.
No, but here's the thing, guys. Hikaru Shida is a perfect woman in your division, or just a wrestler in general. They're a good transitional champion. They're good. Hey, we can put the title on you. You don't hurt anyone for being champion. You're not harming anyone else. If we don't have anyone that's more over, you're okay being the champion. But the problem is we have Toni Storm being champion. It's your job to get her over. And Hikaru Shida, mission accomplished. She's a tremendous women's wrestler. She's just not built to be like a long form champion. She was really only a long form champion because of COVID, because no one wanted to work. They were like, nah, we sick, or nah, we don't want to show up, or oh, we don't know what's going on, and oh, I don't have the funds to travel and everything of that nature. Sheeta showed up, so she got paid and she got rewarded. But for me, Sheeta works better as, hey, she holds a belt, she puts over the person that needs a belt, and you know you're in good hands with Sheeta as champion. Way better than Saraya or like Britt Baker and stuff. But like I said, Steve, remember back in May, who did I have in my women's wrestler of the year before this character? Who did I have?
Toni Storm.
Yeah, I did. I said Toni Storm's my women's wrestler of the year. Everyone laughed at me. Who's the one laughing now, motherfuckers? Now, obviously, Charlotte would be the unanimous women's wrestler of the year if she wrestled the whole year. Bianca Belair would be number 2. I'm biased towards them. Shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. I'm right. You're wrong. It's okay. But yeah, absolutely. Toni Storm, women's wrestler of the year. So we move on to the WrestleMania X7 Fatal 4-Way Ladder Tag Team match. Ricky Starks and Big Bill defended their tag team titles against La Facción Ingobernable, Rush and Delistrico, with Jose the Assistant and Preston Vance, FTR, Cash Wheeler, and the Axe Harwood, and the Kings of the Black Throne of the House of Black, Malachi Black and Brody King. I thought this was just a fun spot fest. Definitely, I can see how some people may have put this as their match of the night, especially if you love these ladder matches. Tag team ladder matches are normally good to showcase people, especially if you want them to get a little bit of an extra rub. I don't feel like this match did that, or it was like, oh, wow, I felt everyone came out of it, because I felt, the LFI, the Jalistico, what a loser. This guy was laying down half the match. Yeah, he had some spots, but I'm like, bro, what a loser. Brody King looked good in this match.
Yes, he did.
He looked MVP of the match.
Yeah, he was the MVP for me for sure. Like MVP. Ricky Starks didn't really do much either. Neither did Big Bill. FTR were kind of like, you could tell they're the ones who mapped out this match backstage, because like they made sure they got everything. But Brody King was MVP, and then Rush, he got second place votes for me, because like the crowd was loving him, and he looked like $1 million. And I just looked at Rush, and I'm like, how do you not figure out what to do with this guy? Like, this guy needs to be doing something a little bit better than, okay, I have nothing to do with you. Here's a fucking tag team title match. Brody King's fine in House of Black. I'm fine with Brody King being there. He doesn't seem like he's ready to do bigger things, but he can stay with Malachi for a little bit longer. It's fine. But this was fine. It was a fun spot fest.
Yes. Over, like you said, man, it was a very fun spot fest of a match. We can all agree that we just did right now. The MVP was Brody King. There's a spot where you see they had like the ladder like on the bridged out from the apron to like the announcer's table, I guess it was, and they used it, and then you see Jose helping Cash Wheeler. Like, just so
LVP,
Cash Wheeler,
bro.
just so Cash Wheeler can use the ladder on one of the Facción Ingobernables. Like, what are we doing, bro? Also, a big shout out to the honorary Mexican, Prince Vance. Right? Shout outs to him. You know what I mean? But I'll be honest here, this was also a way to get everybody on the show. In a way, like at the last minute, you know what? Make it a ladder match. Because we just can't have a fatal 4-way tag team match. Because make it a ladder match.
I think it saved it too, because if you had this fatal 4, because like the thing is, this like really, to be honest, you didn't have too many spotty guys. When you have like fatal 4-way normally matches, you got to have like a lot of spotty guys, and then FTR can be the grounded tag team. But you have one mixed match team, which is our tag team champions. They don't really fit that mold. Then you have to rely on Roosh and that loser Dralistico to fucking carry everything. And then Brody is good for like a couple big man spots, but I thought the ladder match helped it.
Yeah.
This is where Tony Khan gets a bit ahead of himself, just being a mark. This just needed to be a fatal 4-way. Save the ladder matches for these, feuds between tag teams that you really want to see. Like you want to see a tag team ladder match. This was fine the way it was. A fatal 4-way tag match. You did not need to add a ladder stipulation to it at all. No reason whatsoever, other than the fact you just wanted to see them in a ladder match. That's it. Because you're Tony Khan and you love this shit. That's all. Yes. Like, do you guys agree with me? Like, save the ladder match for when it really needs it. Did this match need that?
I feel like ladder matches could be for like
this match didn't need it. It just enhanced to what it had. Like,
of course it did. Like, a ladder match is always gonna fucking make shit better. But I think you gotta know when to save shit.
I think ladder matches work if it's 2-on-2. When you do like multiple tag team, it just takes
especially because with the multiple tag teams, I feel like it works better when the tag teams each have like a reason why they need to be in a ladder match and stuff. Like the reason behind it, Ricky Starks is like, well, Big Bill's the tallest, so we do a ladder. And it's like, what did Tony Khan do? Did he look weird?
They didn't even hug. They even hug. Just shook her hand.
Oh, that's a bit unprofessional. I mean, that's a woman. Like,
he's been hugging women. He hugged Tony Storm.
Well, they don't have that relationship yet. Like, he's trying to push Julia Hart to the moon, and then when Julia's a bit more appreciative, maybe she'll start hugging him.
Julia Hart's the youngest champion in AEW.
Now you have Chris Jericho approaching.
Oh, turn off the thing, Steve. You don't.
Where's Kenny? Just by himself. But that being said, whatever I said about the ladder match, I thought this match was outstanding, though. 20 minutes, they went at it, they gave it their all. I kind of think FTR was like, kind of just.
I'll just mute it for now. The stream. I don't need to hear Jericho talk.
Yeah, you need to hear Jericho ramble for 80 minutes.
I kind of thought. Well, I didn't finish my thoughts, Steve.
Go on.
I kind of thought FTR was just like the least of all the tag teams there.
Yeah, they mapped
everyone else outshined them.
Yeah, they mapped out the match, but they didn't really do much.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how I don't want to say like it was okay.
Where's Steve going?
No.
I'm nervous.
Like, I'm happy.
I'm drunk and I don't even know what the fuck is trying to go to.
Can we just say how good it was? Okay, they didn't go the predictable route. Let's just give it an FTR. Like, they gave it to Ricky Starks and Big Bill.
Well, my point is they made the whole big deal. The reason why they choose the match because Big Bill's tall. And Big Bill doesn't grab the belts. It was Ricky who grabbed the belts.
Yeah. And honestly, at the same time, bro, I'm happy for Big Bill, bro. I know everyone's happy for Ricky Starks. Oh, he's finally, being used in some capacity, right?
Ricky Starks is being pity used. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest here. I'm happy for Big Bill.
It is pity used. It's Ricky like, Starks, here, have this.
Yeah, Ricky Starks deserves better. Like, this continental bullshit that Tony Khan is going to do, it should be for Ricky Starks. So,
did you talk about that? Because that happened before this.
I was going to talk about it after this.
Okay.
I had it planned and stuff.
Okay, but, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was going to talk about it before, but then I was just like on a roll. I was just like, fuck it, I'll go talk about this stupid ladder match. But yeah, anyways, so the Continental Classic, Eddie Kingston did a pre-tape before this match and pretty much acted like a dumb baby face and said, every match I'm in, I'm defending my ROH World Title and my New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Championship. This led to a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes after Tony Khan on Twitter tweeted out that the Continental Classic winner will become the new AEW Continental Classic champion, plus the ROH World Champion, plus the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champion, and will become a Triple Crown champion winning this award. Or not award, tournament, or whatever the fuck it is.
I think they're just better off fucking just getting $50K if you win the tournament, god damn it, or $1 million.
Can I tackle this?
Yeah, tackle it.
This is absolutely fucking ridiculous in every single sense of the world.
Cheers.
Are you kidding me? First of all, why do we need another championship?
Well, Romeo, you got to remember. First off,
Steve, shut the fuck up. We don't need another singles championship. No.
I want to hear this.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand something. They wanted to give Danielson the G1. Well, we can't fly you out because again, you'll just fucking break yourself like the SpongeBob fish. So we'll bring
the SpongeBob fish
to you.
We'll bring the G1 to you, Brian.
But he's not even gonna win this.
No, but
it's
still,
just to participate.
Exactly, but this is to cater to Brian, though. You know, Tony.
And listen, Brian. You also lessen the importance of this new championship you're trying to create by adding 2 other titles to it. What? That just lessens the importance of it.
Why do we have 2 other championships? Like it like to me, it's just like adding belts. Like you're just adding extra shit to add extra shit. Instead of having like a good old vanilla ice cream with sprinkles, you said, all right, here's some gummy bears, here's some nuts, here's some M&M's. Like, bitch, I don't want all this shit. I just want a vanilla ice cream and sprinkles. Now you're adding all this other shit. Like you're making my ice cream look like shit.
And third of all, this is the dumbest part of it all. Eddie Kingston said he would put on both titles on the line in every match he's in, right? That doesn't mean that the winner of the tournament gets his titles. It's completely, entirely possible that Eddie could lose to somebody in this last match that is not in the final of the damn Continental Classic. So how does the winner get all the titles if they never faced Eddie Kingston for it? It makes no sense in that sense of the word either. It's ridiculous.
Does Eddie Kingston give up his belts when he enters this tournament? Like that's where I'm confused, man. Like the thing is this, I don't understand. Like you said, what's the point of the Continental Championship? Like, what is the point of this belt? Like now you're just adding extra belts for no reason. It's like now you're adding extra dressing on my salad. Like my salad already had good enough dressing. Now you grabbed honey mustard for no reason and threw it on my salad. Like why? Why are you adding extra shit?
No, and here's balsamic vinaigrette, Chase. Balsamic vinaigrette.
And here's my fourth complaint about this. Now that you've established what this is for, which I initially thought, wow, this sounds great. It's like a G1. What does the winner of the G1 get? A world title shot and a trophy, yes. Yeah. And a world title shot.
And
at the biggest event of the freaking calendar year. Now it's just for some, 3 titles and whatever. 3 titles. One of them is the ROH World. ROH World Champ. Oh my God, incredible! Now you've made this tournament so watered down. I know you have 3 things on the line, but it's watered down. That now I don't want to see certain names in it. I don't want to see Kenny Omega in this. What do I care if he wins this? I don't want to see Swerve Strickland after his night. I don't want to see him in this. This is beneath him. Now it's beneath guys. Bryan Danielson is in it. I understand. And Bryan Danielson, I guess, okay, you can make the ROH connection. Maybe, okay, all right. I could see that. So, but anyone who doesn't have a tie at ROH, I don't care if you're in this. What do I care?
Well, my issue with it, too, is this. Like, but then when people lose certain matches and stuff like that, they're going to obviously, like, spin off in feuds and have those feuds be more important. So you're not going to care that you lost the Continental Classic. You're going to be like, all right, well, I got to go kick this guy's ass. Like, no, you should be mad that you lost the Continental Classic. Like what? Like, I don't know, man.
I think you've watered this down to where
you added too much. You should have made it like
you didn't add enough. Better. You didn't add enough. It should have been for a world title shot.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Continental Classic title shouldn't be an actual title.
No, it should just, not at all.
It should just be a cash-in, like a cash-in title. Like you just have a belt and you cash it in.
Yes.
I just want to say real quick, guys, what are we doing? Can we get those likes up? Come on, guys.
Yeah, get the likes up.
Get the likes.
It's a thumbs up sign, guy.
Yeah,
we're the thumbs up guy for real.
Yeah, that thumbs up, motherfucker. The whole show.
Exactly, bro.
That's our talk about the Continental Classic. Look, on Wednesday on Dynamite, we'll know everyone that's in it. But we moved on after that to the 3-way match for the AEW TBS Championship. Chris Statlander defended her TBS Championship against Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Sky Blue finally completed her perfect cell transformation. She finally went full emo with new music and everything. But that wasn't enough because Julia Hart was able to pin her. Yes, Julia Hart. Julia fucking Hart is your new and the third ever and the youngest ever AEW champion becoming TBS champion. This match didn't need to be on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If there was a worse match of the night, I'm giving it to this one right here.
Yeah, it is.
Could have been on Collision. Could have been on Dynamite. Heck, it could have been on # AEW Rampage. No one's watching that, man. Come on now. Like, this on pay-per-view
or a 0 hour. It could have been a 0 hour. I'm
no,
sorry.
not even that's the insult to 0 hour. That's fucking insult.
You can't do that with women's matches.
Ro-
You
Ro-
have to
Ro-
know
Ro-
this
no,
audience. You
no,
can't.
Romeo.
You
The
can't.
audience don't care about the women's wrestling
Yes,
because
they do.
No, Romeo. If they cared, then Mercedes Moné would have been the big signing, not Will Ospreay. So I'm just telling you right now how it is. Okay?
There are a lot of people that sure wish it was Mercedes and Ospreay. A lot of people.
I mean, Ospreay was like kind of like it was like a layup. Like, okay, cool. LeBron went for the layup, but Mercedes would have been LeBron went for the slam dunk. Yeah, so I'm just saying. But when it comes down to it, man, this could have been on Dynamite, and I would have felt like, wow, what a good Dynamite main event. This
at 9:25 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, exactly. It went 11 minutes and 20 seconds, and I felt like I could have used that 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go make some like burgers downstairs or something. I don't know. Like, match was just weak to me. I did not feel anything. But shout out to Julia Hart. You know, what did I say? I said something about her on the Wrestle Dream preview. I was very mean to Julia Hart on the Wrestle Dream.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I was very mean. I was like,
she's over. The fans love her.
Yeah.
And you order the G1 on Wish, and you get the Continental Classic. I always said, the Continental Classic sounds like it sounds like a platter you get at Denny's, yo. I get the Continental Classic, please.
Yeah, no, but hey, it is technically now the Cruiserweight Classic because they get a title out of it, just like the Cruiserweight Classic got the title. So it is a Cruiserweight Classic.
Yes, just
man. Our main investor Paul, who funded this graphic, by the way, he begrudgingly let us get this graphic. I mean, Tony didn't give us this graphic. Fuck you, Tony.
You should have seen Steve's chat. Show him the Steve's Kitchen. Look at this.
No,
look at that. Wait till you guys see Sad on Thursday. Wait till you guys see that one. Oh,
no, that's probably horrible.
Well,
do you have tears running down in the background?
We're working on.
Your tears don't fall; they crash around me.
But yeah, like you guys said, this match did not need to be on the pay-per-view. Congrats for Julia Hart.
I said that. Romeo didn't say that. Don't put words in Romeo's mouth.
Now, what I want to do real quick, I want to see if TBS updated their Twitter bio. I want to see this real quick.
They still have at Jay Cargill's.
No, they have they have how you doing.
Who?
They have how you doing.
Enzo Amore
on their how you doing on their Twitter bio. TBS Network. While TNT Drama, that's TNT. Christian Cage is our champion.
They support Father of the Year. I love them.
Yes, they do.
They Father's do. Dead.
And Jericho is still rambling. I don't know what he's saying. He's happy though. He's grinning heavy though. He's grinning heavy, dude. Like,
fuck Jericho, bro. I'm so sick of this.
I got your money, yo. I got your money, Tony. I'm gonna do that little dance I did on stage.
The Jericho dance, where it was the spin move is nasty. That motherfucker doing the spin move like Eddie Lacy. Oh man, come on.
Yes.
Romeo, what you think of this beautiful triple threat match that I hated?
It was what it was.
Yeah, you hated this match too. We're gonna
no, it's fine for what it was. It's just Julia Hart. I think Julia Hart's a little bit overhyped by the fans, and I don't understand why everyone's so into her. Like, I'm happy for her, good for the young lady, but I don't know. The TBS championship to me hasn't felt the same since Jade left.
Yeah,
I thought Jade was a monster. I loved Jade with the title. I thought her streak should have kept going, but obviously the writing was on the wall that she was leaving, so they had to do what they did. A lot of people like Statlander's reign a lot more than I did. I haven't been in love with it. Sure, she's had some good matches, but she never really, felt like a star. Like, you didn't have that. You didn't have that aura that Jade Cargill does.
I agree. Like,
at all.
Minus the Britt Baker match, where I felt like, oh, okay, that we're getting there. Like, I thought the Britt Baker match was supposed to be the match where we're like, okay, we're finally getting there with Statlander. Then afterwards, they were just like, nah, fuck that. Britt put her over, and it was like, nah, we good after that.
But Statlander has a gripe that she wasn't pinned, so maybe World's End in Long Island she can get a rematch.
On Long Island, Romeo, get it correct. All right.
You
don't want to piss off our AEW champion.
She's gonna finish the story.
Yeah, we got to finish the story. Let's see. What are some of the Okay, we got a lot of good questions, but we will answer those a little bit later because a lot of those questions are really good end questions. Thank you, Shadow Bad Ash. Thank you, Peter F. and Joseph, and thank you, Chief. Next up, I'm pretty sure we're all going to say this. Everyone's match of the night, quite possibly a sleeper dark horse AEW.
I thought it was the announcement, the big announcement.
Oh yeah. Will Ospreay signed with AEW. There you go, guys. Oh yeah.
Big whoop.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Will Ospreay's not my cup of tea. I've never been like the biggest Ospreay guy, but he's fine. I like his matches, but in terms of opponents that I would like to see him wrestle or programs, obviously he needs to become AEW World Champion by next year. It seems like it's a foregone conclusion. Wembley Stadium. My thing is, don't make it too obvious. Give him some obstacles so that way I can actually feel like he could lose at Wembley.
What obstacle can they possibly do?
No, but I'm saying just make a good story out of it. Just tell a better story. Like make it better than Cody's shitty story. Okay. I'm tired of Cody. Yeah.
Cody's story is the best.
No, it's
the best.
I hate it. I hate it. It's just creating this.
Whatever story that come for Ospreay is not coming close.
I'm not feeling it.
Because Romeo, we all know the story is never going to finish. My tribal chief is going to stack him. This is what's going to happen. Everyone's going to come out and help Cody, and my tribal chief is going to be like Thanos and snap them all. And he's going to stack all of their bodies on top of Cody. Put his palms on top of them. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll be happy at WrestleMania 40 while you, Steve, Big Mike, whoever else goes with you, Josh, Chris G, y'all crying in the stadium. It's okay.
It's not happening at all. Philadelphia, Rocky. Haven't you even seen Rocky? I haven't. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. And I know the story.
So in the first Rocky, Romeo, he loses. And then the second Rocky, he barely wins.
Barely? But
they both fall. They both fall. And one of them gets back up on their feet.
Yeah. So anyways, but this was definitely the announcement. Will Ospreay, I feel like he can wrestle a lot of good guys. Though there's like a couple guys that I'm kind of interested in him wrestling. I would like to see him wrestle Malachi Black. I know people hate Sammy Guevara. I like Sammy Guevara as a wrestler. I wouldn't mind him and Sammy to have a match.
Him and Brian.
For sure. Yeah, not sure.
That's the match. That's the match.
Yeah.
Ospreay, Danielson. You hope you could get that before Danielson gets hurt again, like in the Continental Classic.
Daniel Garcia.
I would like to see Ospreay and Wheeler Yuta. That's the
Ospreay Andrade. Ospreay versus Chase.
We've seen that. We've seen Ospreay and Lumber. I would actually like to see Ospreay and this version of Swerve.
Yep,
that's a good one too. And obviously, in there,
Ospreay Hangman.
Tony in his back pocket has already the trilogy match. Him and Omega Ospreay, whenever he wants to do it as well.
Ospreay and MJF would be fine too.
Yeah, it would be. It would be absolutely.
Honestly,
Ospreay, Ricky Starks, Ospreay.
I would like to see Ospreay and Paul White. I think that would.
Whoa.
Honestly, Steve, you mentioned it. That should be the Wembley match. Omega's the world champion, and Ospreay's challenging. And Ospreay wins the trilogy. You save it till then.
You can.
You save it till then.
You can.
Because Omega didn't get his big singles match at Wembley, did he? He got jack shit. He had to do a trios match.
He had that horrible trios match with Takeshita and Kota Hogan.
That's when you do it. Give Omega his moment too on the grandest stage.
Yes.
And that would actually be a match where you could say, you know what, can you actually? Because that's my thing.
There's your story, Chase.
There we go.
You know what, too? Punk Ospreay versus Samoa Joe.
I thought you said CM Punk.
I'm pretty sure I heard Punk.
Yeah,
I was about to. Then I realized.
Yeah, bro, who's drunk here? Me or Steve? Look at this shit.
Ospreay Punk.
Yeah,
they did tease that. They were messing with each other in social media, but no.
We would have gotten that match, but Ospreay ran from the grind. He's more worried about making 7-figure deals. Seth Rollins is making 8-figure deals, motherfucker. Well, he is.
Overall, listen.
Okay, no, Steve. You don't think Seth Rollins makes at least $10 million a year?
Probably. Well,
he has to make $10 million.
Yes, yeah. He's a world
merchandise, world champion. Yeah. He's not my tribal chief. My tribal chief obviously makes probably $20 million a year.
Roman makes 10 figures. Come on now.
He probably does make $100 million. I wouldn't be surprised. He is the biggest draw in wrestling history.
You know, if they ever run back MTV Cribs, Roman Reigns episode, that was gonna be.
And he just wears like his blue T-shirt or his like tank top he always wears. Yeah, I like that.
Live from the island, yo, island of relevancy.
Yeah. I mean, he helped his cut. I can't believe everyone hates my tribal chief. He helped his loser cousin become main event Jay. Yeet. But anyways, we had the Texas Death Match between Heyman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. Very personal feud between these two. So personal, in fact, Heyman didn't even want his entrance. He came flying down and started to kick
and he has
the
a great entrance too. I was disappointed on that.
I maybe there was a certain song he couldn't get because he likes to play that one super like country song. I don't know. It's probably best he didn't play that in California, especially in that area. Who knows? Not a lot of people in Inglewood support that side of the political party and stuff. Yeah. You know.
I
Steve,
tell you what. Here I am with the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, you can't do that.
My wife left me all alone. Now I'm here with the dog chilling by the truck.
Wow, Steve, you're a good country singer. Wow, that was great. You know, you should ask Heyman. Heyman should ask you. Hey, Steve. No, Dax should ask you. You know what, Steve, man? I really want you to sing my next theme song. I don't like this. Who
you see walking down the way? It's Axe. It's Axe. I don't even know. Dax the Axe.
Dax the
Axe. He ain't fucking around if you go on his way.
Well, they don't
with the red, white, and blue of the U.S. I don't even know.
He drives his pickup truck with his dog Snoop. He's making sure all of you are taking a poop. Something like that. I don't know. Country singers are weird. But I hate death matches. I'm going to be honest. I'm not the biggest death match guy. There's some moments in this match that made me queasy. But I will say this. This match made me feel like these motherfuckers hated each other. Like, I believe these motherfuckers wanted each other dead. Like, they did not like each other at all. Mission accomplished. And what ended a match type that I hate, and I'm not a fan of death matches. I fucking hate death matches. I really do. I think they're stupid sometimes. I love this match. I absolutely love this match. And I love the match because the right guy went over. There's some nitpicks for sure. But I love this match, and this was easily the match of the night. Romeo, I want to hear your thoughts first, because Steve's just going to ramble about country music or some shit.
5 stars. All-time classic between these two. Maybe definitely the best match Swerve has ever had. It's up there with all the great ones that Hangman had. Shout out to both of them. They really went all out with this one. You want to talk about nitpicks. The biggest one is obviously Brian Cage's interference. Like, why was that needed?
That was the big one for me as well. Romeo,
why was that needed? Especially if like Swerve's winning anyways. Like, come on. You already had Prince Nana, who, by the way, great bump. Prince Nana was great in this match. How great was he? He's dancing. He brings up Swerve. He's trying to dance in front of him to inspire him. That was awesome. He takes a bump through the table. I think Prince Nana was enough to
distractions.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, you didn't need Brian. Like, Brian Cage is like, you just shitted. Like, it's just a giant shit stain in this match. You don't need at all. Unneeded. And it's made even worse by the fact that Hangman's friends, you figure, would want to come like stop this. They're backstage getting ready for the match. Their match is next. All of them, 3 of them, either one of them could have came out. None of them did. I hope there's some reference to that. I hope there's some follow up on that. I know being the elite is kind of in the mud nowadays, but like, you guys are watching backstage and you don't want to help out your boy. It's crazy.
Jay White just is this actual Jay White or it's a fake Jay White?
Come on, Chase. What is this? This drunk. CNN Chase is not very good.
What did the fake Jay White say though?
I'm done with AEW.
Going back to the bed.
But no, this match was outstanding. It's a match of the year candidate. It's definitely probably the top hardcore match of the year candidate for sure. Just perfect. Like, and Swerve's ascension It's got to be admired. Like, he's ready to be in the world title picture. If MJF is sticking around, that's a guy you could probably consider taking the title from MJF right now with the way they're building him up. That's now twice he's being Hangman Page, and he beat Hangman in his own match.
Yes. For me, listen, just like Chase, I'm not really into deathmatch wrestling like that. However, when I'm stoned, I'm into. I'm down. However, this, like Chase said, this felt like two guys that really hate each other. You know what I mean? And again, there's a lot of personal stuff here. Swerve went into Hangman's house, went up to his son's to his child's room. Hangman referenced Swerve's fiance and his child as well. So it felt like, yo, this is they really hate each other. No more fucking around here. There was that visual of Hangman drinking the blood of Swerve, which was like,
That was disgusting.
Yeah, that was the hardest part of the match to watch when he stapled the finger painting on both sides and then drinking the blood. That was insane. And then the pile driver spot was insane too. Those two were just too much for me. I was like,
Chase,
what the fuck?
I just opened Twitter and the first tweet I see is, "I am done with AEW by Switchblade."
The fake one, yeah. I got tricked by that one.
Why is this on my timeline?
Send this. I gotta see this.
Maybe I liked it on accident. Who knows? I like a bunch of stupid shit. So we talked about match of the year candidates, and let's be honest, the next match we're talking about, I feel like we don't need to talk about it. I would rather talk about our current match of the years than talk about Young Bucks versus the Golden Jets. What a fucking it wasn't miserable, but what a letdown.
It was all right.
Well, like a letdown in the standards of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. I mean, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are normally in these like epic tag team matches, like Young Bucks versus the Golden Lovers in Long Beach, and then Young Bucks versus Hangman and Kenny inside of what was that pay-per-view? Revolution? Was it Revolution? Yeah, in Revolution in 2019 or 2020. Like that was a good
perfection. That match was perfection.
Still my favorite AEW match of all time. I think Hangman and Swerve is second now, but that's still my favorite match of all time of AEW.
I want to throw Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker up there, and also the parking lot with Santana Ortiz and Best Friends.
Oh, I love that match. My favorite Dynamite match ever. But yeah, so I feel like we can skip that. I want to know your guys' current matches of the year this year. I want to know.
You don't even want to talk about this match?
No, I don't. I think it's.
What are we going to talk? We got to touch. Okay, well, let's talk about.
How about read some comments? Let's read some comments.
No.
Can I say something about this match?
Yeah, you can say something about the match, Steve.
I want to talk about how the match order. My goodness, they choose this match to come after a match of the year candidate. The Elite are the buffer match between that and the main event. Like, what does that say to you guys? Isn't that crazy? That's fucking wild.
It is. Yes, absolutely.
Like, what I honestly think maybe there's a part of them that said, you know what? We heard how crazy this Texas Death Match is going to be. We'll be the ones to follow it. We'll do it. We don't want to fuck with anyone like the women. We don't want to insult you, putting you in this spot. We don't Edge and Sting. We don't want to insult you, putting you in this spot. It's like they said to everybody, you know what? We're the EVPs. We'll fucking do it.
It does feel like this match would have gone on first, and then the Edge and Sting match would have been the second to last match.
Like, wouldn't you logically put that there? But you don't want to disrespect Adam Copeland, who just got there. You don't want to piss off Christian Cage, one of your best acts. You don't want to piss off Sting, who's about to retire. You can't put him there.
You don't want to piss off Nick Wayne's mom either. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. Edge gets this rep of being such a nice guy. Dude's a backstage politician. So I could see this motherfucker being like, yeah, man, I just don't know. Like, you're putting me second to last, and after a death match, I mean, wouldn't the crowd be fucking dead? Like, he does.
They were early, but I thought by the end of the match they got the crowd back.
Oh yeah.
Enough time had passed, and I thought it got good at 20 minutes. Crazy long, but and the funny part is the Young Bucks lose their title shot, even though FTR is not even the champs anymore. They still lose it, and they throw the biggest fucking temper tantrum that I've seen ever. What the hell was that all about?
Well, they're mad. They can't beat their friend. They lost their tag. They have every right to be mad, though. They do have every right to be upset. In my personal opinion, I think it's logical. I think this is the most logical I've ever seen the Young Bucks in my life.
Yeah, I probably prefer heel Young Bucks too, but it's just so dumb to me because we reunited the Elite with Hangman and Omega, and how long did that last? Really? How long did that last? It's over. It's over already. What? That's it? Come on. For what? We reunited the Elites just so we could have tension again.
Where you saw the Elite just the Bucks throwing chairs over and shit. They threw a shoe.
He's trying to avoid these matches of the year because he doesn't have any. He doesn't have 3 matches that he can name me for match of the year. See, look at this motherfucker froze.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, right. What's your match of the year, Steve?
Okada Bryan from Forbidden Door.
Damn, you're already in the mud. You just said that bullshit.
We're gonna go with Ospreay and Omega from Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus the Uso at WrestleMania 39.
Oh wow, that's really high up there for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Romeo, what do you have?
2 Omega Ospreys, 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
2 of them. Those are automatic. The Usos, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, for sure. One of these. What is the Roman match where Jimmy Uso turned? Which one was that?
SummerSlam. Tribal Combat.
You went Tribal Combat?
No.
Oh, that's horrible Crown Jewel match.
What match was that?
Roman and Solo versus Sammy and KO.
No. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of am I thinking of the Royal Rumble?
Oh,
no, the one. No, is it? I think it's Crown Jewel. Yeah, Crown Jewel.
Yeah, Crown Jewel. Yeah.
With all that post match aftermath. Yeah, that was absolute cinema. Oh my god. I will never forget that.
Horrible.
Trust me, I'll never forget that. Chase was bad that day.
I was pissed, bro.
I'll never forget, bro. The Friday before the show, bro. Me and Walter come back from walking the strip. Chase is laying in bed. Like, yo, Chase, Jimmy was saying he's the tribal chief. He just literally got around. What? That fucking piece of shit. The fuck did he say?
This is not a gimmick. Everyone says it's a gimmick, not a gimmick.
Not a gimmick. Nope, it's not a gimmick.
What else do you have, Romeo? Match of your contenders?
I don't. The last one will probably be like something with MJF or Ospreay. Like they've like I gotta narrow it down, but it's one of those two because they've both had a million bangers. Like
honorable mention. MJF versus Bryan Danielson, the Iron Man match.
That's probably one of them. Yeah but Ospreay's had a bunch too. Yeah.
MJF versus Bryan Danielson is one of my matches of the year, for sure. I was at actually 3 for WrestleMania this year. I'm surprised none of you guys said Charlotte versus Rhea. That's probably the best women's match this year.
Absolutely, 5 stars.
Fucking amazing. The tag team title match, fucking amazing. And then Gunther versus Drew and Sheamus in that triple threat. I think those are 3 matches of your quality matches. Ospreay and Omega 2, I prefer a lot more from the Forbidden Door. I think that's their best match of the year. Ospreay also has a wonderful match against Shingo.
Wait, say that again.
Ospreay Omega 2, Forbidden Door.
I thought you said you prefer that over Forbidden Door, but that was Forbidden Door.
No, I prefer that over their first match.
Gotcha.
Their first match is good. It's just
yes.
It's just New Japan style.
They're both incredible. It's like there's been so many good matches this year. It's like you need more than a top 10. It's ridiculous how many good matches there have been.
And then also Ospreay and Shingo, they had this really tremendous match on the Rev Pro show before All In. That was fucking good.
Ospreay and Naito killed each other. Oh my god, it's like craziness.
Then I also really like FTR versus Bullet Club Gold, that 60-minute tag team match. I thought that was fun. When everyone goes, oh Chase, you don't watch fuck you. All right, I named you matches that you didn't think I would watch. So fuck you guys. I care about wrestling. I just don't fangasm over it like most people. I'm just more realistic with it. I just tell you how it really is. That's it.
Yeah.
But I do like my in-ring matches, but I feel like those are like, and then I feel like Swerve versus Heyman Adam Page, it's definitely one of those like, it just depends when you look back on your matches, and you got to look at sometimes like overall effect and story, like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. I can understand if someone puts that their match of the year. That literally had a story that started in 2022 and it ended in 2023. That's amazing. And the match itself was just so. I was there live and I was getting emotional watching that match. Like that match, I remember I sat there and I could not believe I was at a WrestleMania after that match. I said, "Wow, what a fucking moment!" I got to see the two tremendous matches back to back like that. Like, and Charlotte versus Rhea. If you guys have not gone back and watched that match, what are you fucking doing? Go back now. It is so phenomenal, man. Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah.
It's just fucking phenomenal. And even a dark horse match for match of the year, I felt Becky versus Tiffany Stratton at NXT No Mercy wasn't that bad. And also Carmelo Hayes versus Dragunov at Great American Bash. That's another good match.
The first two matches, both of them, incredible.
Yeah. I was there for No Mercy, but I didn't want to be too biased by matches I was there live. Yeah.
Right now, Orange Cassidy is talking in the media scrum right
now. Oh God, Steve, mute that shit.
I know he's muted.
What are you gonna hear him?
I'm very happy that I beat John, and he's a very good wrestler, and it's one of those things that I didn't think I'd be at this point where I'd beat Dean Ambrose on a paper.
You put too much effort into that. You have to put less effort when you're doing Orange Cassidy.
No, he sounds like a dweeb either way, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, good wrestler, but he's a dweeb either way. Anyways, we got on to the main event.
The main event.
This was the most WWE main event I've ever seen from AEW, and guess what? I fucking loved every minute of it.
And also, guess what? People are pissed off about it too.
What losers?
What are they saying on Twitter? What are they saying?
They hate Jay. I quote, Jay White is buried.
Wait. You're telling me Jay White is buried after this great performance? No, not even.
You know what? Should we?
Yeah, share some tweets, Steve.
Share some tweets. I guess use the hashtag Full Gear, right?
No. You know what? Just search Jay White MJF. Just get it on those specific tweets.
Okay, just search this Jay White MJF.
So they swerved us as Steve is doing his little technology thing. So Adam Cole was somehow, some way on crutches in a walking boot, was cleared to wrestle Jay White at the main event of this championship match.
Hilarious. I loved it. This was hilarious. This is wrestling 101. This is sports entertainment. Like, this guy's going to wrestle on crutches?
So Jay White was coming out laughing.
They had the graphic ready, by the way. Steve pointed out.
Perfect graphic of Adam Cole looked like he's like fully ready to compete. He's not ready to compete. Oh, let's go.
So there it is. Let me just.
Yeah. Though I felt the match was good story wise, I'm with Jay White on this one. Why the fuck couldn't MJF and Jay White just had a wrestling?
They did have a wrestling.
They did have a match.
Wait, what? Okay, at SS Super Saiyan Waldstein. The fuck are you talking about, you idiots?
And this is from 1 minute ago. These people are furious tweeting about this
concept. As for the match itself, it was great for the story they told, but it wasn't the match I know or no. I can't finish this. I'm losing brain cells reading that. Fuck Rubaba Ashino Miyu.
As for the match itself, it was great for the story they told, but it wasn't the match I know. Nor seemingly many others were hoping for. What? It was a roller coaster of emotion, and for that they should be commended. But we all know MJF and Jay White could have a banger. Please tell me this is a Caden burner account for real.
It has to be a Caden burner.
Read the fourth one. Read the fourth one.
Shino Mew, just be like Mew and disappear.
Read Rob's.
Okay, he's responding to our good friend Juan Ross Sapp. He's replying to him. The match was good. The show was great, but this was overbooked. Overbooked? What? Huh? First off, you don't get stretched out and immediately brought to the hospital for a leg injury. You can clearly walk up. Fuck up. Second off, why would Jay White be crowned a new chap when his goons attacked MJF? Whoever liked that tweet, Steve, click on the tweet. I want to know who liked the tweet so I can just.
Watch it be a porn bot.
Oh, I get a lot of the. Oh, Steve
Oh
don't
shit!
like it. Oh, see,
It,
so you like it? Oh, in the mud.
it doesn't, but it doesn't tell me who liked it. It doesn't tell me.
Go back
okay.
and read the one below it too.
Yeah, we need to read all these
tweets are like, I'm telling you, these people hated this match.
No, this match was great.
Just
not the match. All right, so just catching up on Full Gear with the story they told throughout the night. Jay White beating MJF was the money finish. Idiot. Especially with the towel throw, that would have been something. MJF could have always won it back. Match was great. They had chemistry, but I hate Super Cena MJF.
That's the common thread, is that people think this is too much like WWE, and AEW is supposed to be the alternative, and that's why they hate.
It doesn't tell me. Yeah, I'm trying to find out who liked it, but
no, Steve, it's all right. Whoever liked it,
but
is
you get.
But what's his name? Travis smells Coca-Cola lipstick version. You're a weirdo, bro. First of all, Travis B. Snell should be probably Travis B. Smell, because you probably smell like shit.
And I'm sorry, Adam Cole throwing the towel. That is not the way you end a pay-per-view. No, not at all.
All right, let's see. Let's see any. Oh, Steve, scroll down fast. You don't want to get in trouble.
Cardboard. What's that? I think that's Jay White buried.
Jay White, after going 30 minutes, losing to a woman like MJF in the second match of the night with the guns, if his head goes 7 times.
Now, guys, you got to keep in mind.
Oh my!
Jay White didn't lose clean.
He lost with a
fucking diamond ring.
Yeah, he didn't. That's what. Because remember Romeo, when we talked about this on the True Heat stream. I said if MJF wins clean, I would be upset with the finish.
Yes,
and stuff like that. He didn't win clean. That's
what?
Clean win.
What? I don't fucking care. ATP. What the hell is this? King of the White Woman.
At this point, Steve. That's what ATP stands for.
Yes, at this point.
Okay, I'm about to say, ¿qué cosa?
King of the White Woman, bro. You should change that name, bro. No white woman wants to touch you. You're talking about wrestling. White women don't like wrestling.
Jay White. You could have had him lose MJF and still make him look strong, but nope. You need an unnecessary injury angle that lasts the whole show and have Max look like prime Super Cena.
Can you guys read this?
Click on Show More.
Can you guys read this sounding like nerds though?
I can do that for a couple of tweets. So you find some more idiotic tweets. These guys stink. Oh my god.
Oh, never mind. Got a 2.5 rating on Cage Match. This is from Matt the Misfit, by the way.
Yeah,
we got to read Cage Match reviews.
Oh yeah, Cage Match is probably where all the dweebs are at, Steve. Go on Cage Match.
2.5. You think that match was a 2.5?
No, that was a great main event. Here's
are you shitting me?
Cage Match. Yeah, you
guys are such fucking dweebs, bro.
Yes, was
the
it
shit
more,
you complain about?
The quote Chase Covington, bunch of nerds and virgins.
Yeah, definitely nerds and virgins. Was it definitely more WWE based than other AEW main events? Absolutely.
So far, out of the 10-point rating, they have granted, it's still by tomorrow, later in the day, it'll probably be more of a rating, but right now it's 6.24.
Yeah, I'm going to go add my 5 stars to it right now to offset this bullshit. Is this for the match or the pay-per-view?
Latest comments. Okay.
Oh, this is for the pay-per-view.
Oh, Steve, no, get the actual match. I don't need to read. Can you get to that? Steve, do you know how to
what does it say for the whole pay-per-view?
Yeah, let's read some.
Oh my god,
that's low.
But keep in mind, the pay-per-view ended a couple hours ago, right?
No,
so I'm sure tomorrow. We'll all wake up later today.
These guys were giving fucking All Out a 9 out of 10, and this.
It says only 16 valid votes so far.
Yeah.
Who's the valid votes? Juan Ross Sapp, Denise Salcedo. Who the fuck?
What is the
Reg? I don't know.
What does the main event say? Oh my, 2.56 based on 49 votes.
What they give Guns and Idiots?
Let's see all the ratings.
Yeah.
But for that guy, go to 0 hour then.
No, we don't need that. No, I was talking. I meant Young Bucks, bro. I'm drunk.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So what's the ratings? What's each match rate? How can I see the ratings? I don't see no
ratings. They're in the green where it says match guide.
6.92 out of 6.92.
Look at Swerve and Adam. 8.
They have 8.90.
That's it. That's a 10 out of 10.
Look at the world title.
Julia Hart got a 7.
They just love Julia
Oh,
Hart.
the ladder match got a 6.85. Well,
no, get the how is the women's match better than the ladder match?
How is it
both? No, Tony Storm and Hikaru should have got a 5.0 rating. What are we doing? Orange Cat, of course, Tony hugs Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy and Mox got a 6.62. The 6-person trio of Adam Copeland, Darby Allin, and Sting versus the patriarchy of Christian Cage, which started Nick Wayne. They got a 6.44.
Can we click on the main event?
There. 2.56.
Oh, they don't give you the comments here? Oh, you got to click on comments. Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. Do you want to read some of these? Look at this. It starts off by saying, this is so painful to write.
All right.
Give me that cadence, boy. You're the cadence.
This is so painful to write because this should have been awesome. It should have been two of the best cheaters and wrestlers in AEW trying to out-cheat and out-wrestle each other. Instead, we got something AEW should not be, a sports entertainment-filled match that made no sense in the context of the night. Like, how is Adam Cole cleared to wrestle with a broken foot and can't walk, but MJF has 20 people trying to hold him back? But even during the match, his leg is hurt and he's doing shit like the kangaroo kick? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not cool enough for me to care.
To me, that was funny, though. Like, I don't know. I can understand how people have a gripe with that. To me, that was like funny and just sports entertainment. Like, but I understand that part of
it. A total failure of a match that probably tried to replicate the single angle from Clash of the Champions 17, but failed to remember the Thing lost the match as not to bury his opponents like this buried Jay White.
How does Barry? No, I don't understand.
Going nearly 3 minutes to compete to render the injury angle meaningless. Jay looks beyond incompetent for failing to beat the proverbial one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest.
He had a chance to beat him. MJF had to cheat to fucking. I don't understand this.
People are ignoring that.
Like if he
my God!
I'll read this essay. See on that essay, I'll read it. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna literally say this. If MJF won with a heat seeker, like after he beat up the Guns and then hit a heat seeker 1, 2, 3, that is a clean finish. Yes, I understand. Jay White looks like a goof, but he hit him with the Dynamite Diamond Ring. All right. Let's get ready for this stupid post. Let me drink some proper number 12.
Can I full screen this real quick for you to make it?
No, I can read it, Steve. I'm not that blind. WCW tear shitting of the bed. MJF is a kayfabe injured before the show even begins. You have to watch a pre-show on YouTube. Okay, thanks, buddy. And it's taken away in an ambulance. His shoot injured tag team partner Adam Cole is allowed to be substituted in the match. For some unknown reason, MJF arrives not a second too late to save Adam Cole and the viewers. What? I was kind of interested to see what Adam Cole was going to do, you idiot. Who's this guy? Does he have his name? Smack Chad? Well, Smack Chad, you should probably ask.
Well, I tell you what, I'll click on his profile and see what else he wrote.
No. Smack Chad, I need you to smack your dick or something because you need to get some pussy. Arriving behind the wheel on a stolen ambulance. We have never seen this happen on AEW before. Hangman did this just a few months ago. Jay White and a supposedly one-legged MJF didn't have an overbooked. Where is this overbooked? I don't you guys don't know what overbooked is. I swear to God, wrestling fans are fucking stupid.
Anytime there's a rough bomb, it's considered overbooked.
No, overbooked if like 8 different, if Samoa Joe, Wardlow, and all these idiots came out. Not this. Not the Guns. Overbooked wrestling match packed with interference and botched nasty look floor spots. Okay. Bryce Rensburg, the tiny skinny.
Wow, this is a personal attack. Skinny fat?
Skinny fat.
By the way, you don't need an apostrophe in referees, but
why are you the skinny fat referee is one of the worst
referees in the history of the sport.
Have you not seen? Have you not seen Rick Knox? Have you not seen Rick Knox?
This motherfucker don't. Does he think it's real or fake? I don't know by reading this now. I feel like he thinks it's
Oh
real.
my god, it gets worse.
But how blatantly he's nonsensical shit coming 1,000 miles away every single time MGF is the new Super Cena, but work. You never watched Cena. You literally never.
It gets worse. Keep reading that sentence.
Yeah, I'll read this before I go on my Super Cena rant. But worse, except he's Jewish and has a.
Oh my god, yo!
As a Jewish referee who helps him win his matches, not another Jewish wrestler who helps him win. The referee helps MJF win. AEW's in desperate need of something fresh. A hot of the bit, yeah, bro. Forget a woman smacking your dick. You know, a woman to suck your dick, bro. You in the mud. I'm being dead serious.
Serious, for real.
Oh my god. We talk about Jewish referees? What the fuck?
What are we doing here, bro? What are we
But
doing?
instead of delivering a good match that's built up their talents in the ring. Okay. I'm not even going to finish reading all this because he's just. Obviously, you didn't get picked up by the short bus when you're a little kid. It's okay. I get it. Maybe the classes failed you or education system failed you. It's okay. But I'm here to tell you this, man. I'm here to tell you this. Super Cena, first of all, John Cena was way fucking worse. He got DDT'd on concrete and then beat up 2 members of the fucking Nexus. Let's just get that clear.
Put it back on screen, Steve.
I know, but I just want to get on this rant, then we'll read more comments.
Yeah. And then also, too, you have never watched an MJF match or a Jay White match where you think to yourself that these two, chemistry-wise, would put on the same banner as MJF versus Bryan Danielson or Jay White versus Okada or Tanahashi or any of that nature. They played off their fucking characters. They're not going to put on these great banner matches with each other like that. It's not because of their abilities. It's because normally MJF and Jay White, they are the same archetype of fucking wrestler. So what did they do? They said, hey, our abilities are the same. Let's play into the fact that we are more not of the modern base wrestler that focuses and relies on athleticism. We are more based on storytelling. They play to their strengths. They play to their talents. They absolutely did that. And if you think MJF and Adam and I'm sorry, I said Adam Cole. Jay White would have put on a better match because if they were allowed to wrestle, you are fucking fooling yourself. They put on the best match that both their archetypes of their same caliber can wrestle. So you should appreciate that fact. So stop it. Okay? Stop it. Absolutely stop it. All right, what more goopiness do we have? I'm not reading this. This guy was talking. I don't know if he thinks kayfabe is real, but he definitely needs to get his dick sucked.
You want to read a praising? Look at this.
Oh. And then read the 0 right after it.
No, if there's one thing in pro wrestling that really bothers me, it's a wrestler whose entire heel gimmick is being the delusional contrarian. I'm lying. There are 2 things that bother me. Okay, shut up. Why do these people put all these parentheses? Like, just fucking type. Like, what is the parentheses for? I don't care about your thoughts.
It's a whole opinion thought piece that these guys think they're professional writers.
Yeah, well, if they're professional writers, they would be working for Fightful, which you guys don't. None of you guys do. The burial of Jay White after a previous perfect record in AEW is the core of these 8 points. But the match psychology of MJF and Adam Cole are the best of it. The -2 points primarily for the weird swerving from the pre-show teasing. Okay, whatever. This guy's an idiot.
How is that weird? That's storytelling. Yeah. People like, what? This is entertaining you. To me, this made an obvious main event and outcome much more interesting and intriguing. That's a plus. That's not a negative.
Yeah, because the main event was like predictable. It was so fucking predictable
as fuck. They made it more intriguing than it was going into it.
I mean, no mercy.
I give the booking credit for that. I have to. There's 2 duds back to back. They gave it a 0.
I don't know why.
Can I read the shorter one?
Yeah,
sure.
Read the shorter one.
I would rather shit in my hands and clap than watch this match ever again.
You're so
this
nasty.
Fucking sucks so bad. I was on the fence about MJF in this match. Made me jump off and break my neck.
Oh,
Jay loses all credibility by losing to a guy who's supposed to be injured.
Okay.
And MJ fraud barely sells the injury. I've never been so mad watching a wrestling match. MJF stinks. This is by Nizzy Hizzy. Is that what it says?
Please tell me they have a profile photo. No, they don't.
No, okay. I'm gonna read a real review from my good friend SP3 from True Heat. Tremendous main event encounter that showed why Jay White was an instant top guy upon coming to #AEW and the maturation of babyface MJF. The storytelling was great with Adam Cole and had high level drama where they made you believe Jay White could win. Great stuff. Wow. Because that's what the match did. That's what it did. This is why
people write fucking essays on this.
Bro,
my
what the
bro? It's, you know what it is, bro. It's all these people who tried out for Fightful or Wrestling Inc. or WrestleZone, and they all got turned down. So they have to rely on a cage match and hoping and praying that someone that works on these sites have a burner account and they'll hop on this shit and read some of these, and hopefully they get
Scroll down.
I'm literally dumbfounded by some of these fucking reviews, man. Like, these people are so stupid.
Good fucking God. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world. Fail to beat a one-legged man in asking contest. MJF selling needs to die in a hole. Holy shit. He doesn't change his moveset at all. It's just the kind of hold his legs.
He doesn't change his moveset. He did a flying fucking RKO. That we've never seen before.
I want to know.
I'm being dead honest. What do they expect? Like,
do you guys expect Tokyo Dome? Do you guys expect Reseda? Like, what are you expecting? Do you expect the rinky-dink high school gym indie wrestling?
I've never seen anyone do that move before. Have you? I have not.
What, the RKO thing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw it on a PWG show. It's just
probably
been so long.
Bro, that shit was wild.
And right now, Tony's answering media questions. It's muted still.
Which might go on for 3 hours. Just so you know.
Yeah. But dude, this
is
my
just goodness. Brutal. These reviews get worse and worse. Can you click on the one that's 2.0 on the bottom? By Dune.
By Dune.
Fuck, stupid as fuck. I've already tapped out of the storyline outside of being slightly intrigued by the devil's identity. But good God, is this friendship, sports entertainment, bloodline light garbage getting old?
Oh my God, no.
I wasn't invested going in because I already knew what was going to happen. An injured MJF comes to sell a fake injury for 20 plus minutes before burying, there's that word again, Jay White. The whole business with Cole is pointless from the get-go, and marketing it as a world title match. Here we go with the parentheses again. These people want to tell you their thoughts in parentheses for a belt that White doesn't have, mind you. Wait, White had the belt the whole time. What are you talking about?
I guess what he means is he's not the title, the actual legal title holder.
All right. So here, dummies. I
Dummy.
really want, yeah. But so I want to tell you guys this.
I'm not doing it.
The whole point.
We already
you can
did
do it. I really don't care if you want to do it. Yeah,
we already did it.
But anyways, the thing is, Adam Cole is the devil. So he was trying to set himself up to be the champion. That's why Jay White did the whole lay down thing, and Adam Cole did the whole fake. What are you doing and stuff? Because this is a plan. This was all planned. MJF ruined that plan.
Jay White knows he's the devil. He knows Jay White knows he's the villain.
Yeah, that's why MJF ruined the plan. You see, the thing is, you guys, and look, if Adam Cole's not the devil, I'm still not gonna be pissed by it. I'm gonna be like, oh wow, what a swerve. I expected this and stuff like that. But seriously, yeah, Julia's 7. What the fuck? Yeah, she's not even a 7. No, I'm not gonna be that mean. She's pretty hot. I'd fuck her. Anyways, as I was saying, you guys just gotta understand, not every match needs to be what you guys think a match should be. Sometimes you need those storytelling matches. We know, and like I was mentioned before, Jay White's strong suit is that he's a character wrestler that can work well with good athletic wrestlers. Same with fucking MJF. The problem is when you have two character level based wrestlers, you're not always going to get the big, like for example, Cody Rhodes will always have a banger with Seth Rollins. But when Cody Rhodes faces Roman Reigns, it's always going to have some pomp and circumstances, no matter what, because both those guys are character-based wrestlers. Could they have a good match? Yes, absolutely. But if they tried to have a good match, it probably wouldn't turn out well without that pomp and circumstance. And so that's why you had to have added an extra pomp and circumstance in this MJF and Jay White thing. Look, if you want to try to argue Jay White's buried, sure, you can make the argument. I won't agree with you. Jay White was not buried in this situation because Jay White, throughout most of the feud, was winning. He pinned Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He had the belt the whole time. And the thing that would have made him a loser and buried is if he lost 100% clean. And what do I mean 100% clean? Meaning if MJF just said, nah, screw the guns, heat seeker 1, 2, 3. But the thing is, he had to use the main thing that he always uses to cheat to win, the Dynamite Diamond Ring. You guys are just so, like, I can tell none of you guys watched wrestling back in the day. I get it. If you did not like this match, don't talk to me. I'm being honest. Just don't talk to me. I don't want to hear your opinions about wrestling because you just watch all these shitty GCW matches and you think that's wrestling. That's not wrestling. Do you want to know why GCW is where it's at? It's never fucking evolved past to where it is because they rely on stupid, shitty fucking matches with Blake Christian. All fucking heart. All heart, more like all fart. No one gives a fuck about this guy. I don't even know if he's still GCW champion at this point. Who cares?
Yes, he still is.
Yeah, pathetic. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. You guys don't know what the wrestlers are. You guys really don't, and that's on you. I get it. That's fine. But this match was good, and we're not saying this was like yes, this is not like oh wow 5 stars. Like no, this is like 3.75, 4 stars max. Like that's what I would give this match. But for a main event of the pay-per-view, it was good. It did its job. It made, like Romeo said, the match more interesting. It made the match way more interesting.
What they're really saying is they didn't like it because they think it's a WWE main event.
Yes,
it is.
Yes, can I gotta finish reading this because the bullshit about the devil and the stolen belt and friendship and Roddy and cinematic vignettes needs to fucking stop. It's so bad in WWE and it's bad here. It's like a caricature of WWE. So goddamn tiring. There were bits of what it could have been a fine match in here if it wasn't completely bungled by the forced drama. White looks like a moron, and so will Ospreay in a few months when he's inevitably lost in the shuffle of AEW's confusing, labyrinthian, community theater tier main event scene. I don't care for most of the Bloodline matches, and I don't care for this. In my eyes, they're the same exact thing. Utterly soulless.
Oh my god, hold on. I gotta read this one here.
Wait, that one, the second one, right? Like Vibrator. Right. Yes.
We've completely lost Tony. I used to support this company, pay for pay-per-views, tune in every Wednesday, buy tickets. They've completely lost the plot. This company used to be for us. We're off, guys. Need to be our company. Gosh damn it. Christmas is canceled. We were the ones waving our money at Tony for our kind of wrestling. He gave up on us. We just want pro wrestling. We don't want this dumb story where Adam Cole was going to be allowed to defend MJF's belt on a bum leg while MJF is held back by 20 people for his leg injury, in parentheses, quad, ankle, foot, commentators didn't even know.
That is pro wrestling. It makes no sense. It's contradicting.
Hold up real quick, Steve.
Okay.
Tony Khan announces the rules for the Continental Classic.
Rules?
Yeah, there's rules. 3 points.
Sorry. This the Continental Classic is like so far such it's mind-boggling so far. I didn't know there were rules to it.
No, just announced 5 minutes ago. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a time limit draw / tie, 0 points for a loss.
3 for a win. Doesn't New Japan 3 points is a lot? Jeez. New Japan doesn't do it like that, do they?
So yeah, Romeo, you have a point. What if Eddie Kingston goes on this winning streak?
Yeah, that picture's funny.
Tony, I'm sorry. This could be a new photo, Tony. I'm sorry.
MJF crying.
Yeah, what if Eddie Kingston goes on this winning streak and then he just randomly loses to some schmuck that can't make it? He would have like 20 points, and then it's like he loses.
Where were you at in the ring, Steve?
Okay.
Yeah, hold up.
Chase was gonna say something.
TK also announces that the Triple Crown Championship will be ROH World, New Japan Strong, and AEW Continental after unifying those titles. 3 different promotions creating the AGPW like Western Triple Crown Champion.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
so that last part again?
What
is it called?
Row. It's their take on the King's Row.
Yeah. Of All Japan Pro Wrestling. So all 3 belts will be unified after this.
Well, what will be called?
The
Continental title.
Triple Crown, I guess. But
yeah,
it's there. So all be united, but it's called the Continental title.
Yes.
Basically.
Wait, the ROH World Championship?
Yeah, it's unifying the titles after unifying those
titles.
So
basically, back in the day, in all Japan. So real quick. So how it used to be back in the day in all Japan back in the day, one guy will carry 3 titles with them the whole time. Basically, you're gonna probably
that's what I saw with Roman Reigns. For what do you mean?
So basically, the King's Row.
No. Wait. But okay. I need Chase to read that one more time, please, so I can fully comprehend this.
Yeah, so TK also announces that the Triple Crown Championship will be ROH World plus New Japan World Strong plus AEW Continental after unifying those titles.
I'm gonna need Tony to get on here and after this, and we got to talk to Tony. Like, bro, what are you doing?
So the champion's gonna carry around all 3 of those titles?
Yes.
What is this doing for the ROH World Championship?
Nothing, dude. It's doing nothing. You know what this is, bro? Okay, listen. I can't get people to tune into Paywall of Honor, so let me give Ring of Honor World Title matches for free on TV because I can't get people to pay to watch Ring of Honor on Honor Club.
What is the King's Road? You're saying? What is that?
So basically, it was a style of wrestling, but also they call it, I guess, the 3 titles that they would hold. I forgot the name of the titles, but I remember back then in All Japan, they would have like 3 titles, and they would walk around with it and stuff. That's basically how there wasn't a tournament, obviously, like Tony's doing right now.
Yeah, someone just won all 3 belts, Romeo, and they're like, "Oh, I have all 3 of them." So
you got to finish reading this comment, Steve.
So where was I?
I found myself bored.
I found myself bored by this match and MJF's whack and disingenuous babyface antics. This crowd was too. They were
not. The crowd was not bored, by the way.
They were expecting an angle just like WWE crowds. Tony, we just want pro wrestling.
This part right here.
Cody Rhodes and CM Punk who know what we want. You've completely forgot about us.
Bro, you read these comments. Imagine how mad you are. Imagine the tears streaming down your face when you're writing
I honestly,
0.0 and typing all this bullshit.
Let me just point this out. These people who are typing this shit, they walks among you at wrestling shows.
Absolutely.
They don't walk among you, man. They just smell at wrestling shows.
They smell, bro. The slob that sits next to you in section 4, row 7, whatever the fuck it may be at your venue where you're at, they're writing probably this shit. The dude that probably gets friend zoned and slides into your girl's DMs and says, "I can treat you better." They play the song, the lyrics, "Maybe I will treat you better."
Oh my God. You're just looking for an excuse to sing R&B.
I'm trying to find more about the classic.
Can I read Slushed on the bottom?
Yeah.
Sure.
This match is a farce.
I wish I had like some like funny music in the background for this shit, but whatever.
You know what you need? Violins. These people are fucking.
Oh, they're crying, bro.
MJ, because I'm picturing violins. MJF brings the worst of WWE to a company that was supposed to be a response to it. completely overshadows a fantastic show with the best death match I have ever seen. An awful compilation of most problems of 2023 AEW. Stupid, unserious, overbooked, there's that word again, and dull.
Overbooked.
The match follows a template of a good one, but there's just so much bullshit around it. The ref bumps. There was only one, wasn't there? Why is it plural? The constant cuts to Cole. Look how many look how many
Oh my goodness, dude.
cinema. I have no idea how Jay White recovers from this. Oh, when you stop about Jay White, he's gonna be fine. Getting beaten by a man that already wrestled, got Pillmanized, and taken to a hospital is just mean. I know MJF mostly books his own stuff. And I just can't see this anything other than a Burrow, the guy that so many people compared him in the past. A work rate why do people keep bringing up the bloodline match? AEW can and should be better than this. Do you see the common thread here? What words have we heard mostly? Bloodline, overbooked, WWE, cinema. People can't they claim they don't watch WWE, but they
can't take the vocabulary
can't stop
words.
comparing it to it. Yeah, exactly. What? Incredible. This is so hilarious.
So the Continental Classic champion will have to defend all 3 belts again next year at the Continental Classic Championship if he's still champion.
This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I love how they have Tony's background, like the all in 2024, just like because now they have LED backgrounds, right? Which is like.
It sounds like all into the WrestleMania now, for sure.
Like, bro, what's in that coffee cup, dude? At this hour,
our old friend. He's mad that his media friends are not asking why they signed Ric Flair. Who's in the tournament? Are there active plans to increase women's time on television and pay-per-views? How are TV negotiations going? Why the SNL skits? Yeah, who else?
I have a question for you. What happened to outside the ring? What happened to that?
No, Steve.
What happened to All Honor? What happened to that?
Oh, no, in the mud.
Don't tell me what I'm telling lies. I thought,
Yeah, that's true, Steve. You're right.
You know what I mean? I thought you wanted this.
Mm-hmm.
Keep being on the outside looking in. Well, we're having fun here while it rains,
Okay, this is hilarious. Someone posted, CM Punk has posted a photo with Anthony Pettis to his Instagram story. Anthony Pettis is an MMA fighter with 11 knockouts and 25 overall wins. 11/25, November 25th. CM Punk confirmed.
What?
So November 25th is Survivor Series. So they're saying CM Punk is confirmed for November 25th.
Can you scroll down a little bit?
Okay, hold on. He tweeted this 2 hours ago. They've spent weeks building this devil angle and just didn't further it in the main event of their pay-per-view.
Guys, use your fucking brain. Mm-hmm. The devil was at ringside. How can you? He was not prepared to reveal himself because he got caught up in this storyline.
I don't know how. I just wanted a devil appearance just so that way you can say like, wait, is Adam Cole really the devil?
I understand. But
I'm not saying for him to reveal himself. Like,
but the way things played out with the storyline in between the buy-in going into the show, like what can Adam Cole do?
Everyone else. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, but like the one thing that people need to understand, you reveal the devil. Stat Keen on the show, on the True Heat show mentioned, then Samoa Joe pretty much becomes an afterthought, where they've been building Samoa Joe as the next champion, next challenger. And as well, the main thing Tony Khan wants to push this Wednesday is this stupid Continental Classic.
Which I didn't think was stupid to begin with, but now that I hear what it's for, it becomes much less significant than what I originally thought when I heard it. Because the concept is like, it sounds like a G1, right?
Yeah.
And I know how prestigious a G1 is. I know what it's for. 100%. That's what I get the idea that you're trying to do something like that. Even though NXT did this lame version trying to do something like that, it wasn't even close. This is going to be better than that. But still, you watered this down, and like he tries to make it sound so exciting. Like, oh, you're gonna have 3 belts. You're gonna have who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about these 3 belts at all.
Yeah, all I'm saying is this: you get 3 belts, Romeo. That's it. That'll be his answer. You get 3 belts.
And you know what? The sad part, Eddie Kingston, you're not winning this.
But no, you brought up such a good point. Like, it's just about the round robin thing. What if the person who beats Eddie Kingston is just a fucking loser? And like your Trent Beretta just beats Eddie Kingston last minute or something, and it's just like, oh, he's not making it to the next round. Does Trent Beretta be like, well, I have to give up these belts because that's the rule of the content of the classic?
And I know for a fact this field just got a whole lot weaker knowing what it's for. Like, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna see Kenny Omega in this at all. Swerve, I'd be surprised if he's in it. Why would you have him in this? Like, after the night he had, what? You have him losing this? You have him win this? What? I don't know.
I mean, they could use someone to help elevate it, but I don't know if it's like really necessary to like have 3 championships. I just think it's a waste of time.
There you go. The devil and his cronies will be undisputed. Haha.
Do we all agree that Adam Cole's the devil?
I believe so. I believe so, yes.
After tonight, for sure, he's the devil because the way he was acting, the way he there's little things that Adam Cole was doing that made it feel like he was like pissed.
The part where he had the belt and he was trying to hit Jay White. I understand he's injured, but that was Santos Escobar. They're very
like, here you go, bud. Here's the belt and stuff like that.
The diamond ring. The diamond ring. He tried, yeah. Same shit with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so peep this. This is from Kaiju.
Which one do you want to read?
Okay. Kaiju. I, like everyone else and their mother, I was very excited for this match when it got made official. I enjoyed the Bullet Club Gold versus MJF story, and I thought it was going to come.
Wait, what did you rate this match?
A 2.0.
2.
So he was excited for the WWE build heading into this match, but didn't like the WWE match.
Oh, okay. Well, and I thought it was going to come to a good conclusion, but we were robbed of that by some horrendous booking. A crippled MJF beat a fully healthy Jay White and ruined all of his credibility after just spent months establishing Jay. He forgot to put after he just spent months establishing Jay as a threat to Max. Capitalized Max, buddy. Jay was 13-0 in singles competition leading into this match.
Who did he beat? Who is he beat? Besides Heyman, I can't think of anyone else.
But now he looks like a fucking buffoon.
You're a buffoon. You wasted time typing this shit.
And the injury angle literally does nothing for anyone. It started and concluded in the same show. Therefore, it had no fucking reason to happen in the first place. I love AEW, but I can't excuse Tony Khan for robbing us of a clean MJF versus Jay White main event.
You idiots are typing this shit out like MJF won clean.
Hold up. Let me just refresh it. Let me see where it's at right now. Let me refresh it. 2.54.
Oh, it fell. It went down.
Like,
do people not remember that MJF cheated? He used the diamond ring. How is Jay White not protected?
Dude, people not also pay attention that like he barely fucking won. Like, did they act? Yeah, they act like he fucking like. Here's the thing. Like, okay, I get it. You guys never watched Prime Super Cena. Cena would just no sell this shit and won. He won with the thin skin of his teeth and used the dynamite. That there's a difference. Like I said, if he would have just no sold the Bucks and then after it's Heat Seeker 1, 2, 3, that's it. But no, he didn't.
One more thing. They won a clean match. Jay White and all those 13 wins, however amount it was. How many clean wins does he have? Nearly every single match, Bullet Club Gold is interfering in the match. So either way, you're going to have a dirty fucking finish. Either way, that's how Jay White wins. It makes no sense. You want a clean match between a guy that cheats versus another guy that cheats? Come on, man. Come on,
man. Oh my God. Do you guys want to read more comments or?
Yes.
No, See, I'm losing brain cells, but we can read like a couple more before we rate the show. Because
okay, a total failure of a match. This is from Hidden for 500. A total failure of a match. That poorly tried to replicate the Sting angle from Clash of the Champions 17, but failed to remember that Sting lost a match as not to bury his opponent like this Barry J. White. Going nearly 30 minutes completely rendered the injury angle meaningless. Jay looks beyond incompetent for failing to beat the proverbial one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest. They tried to do everything all at once and just missed the mark on everything. I feel like we just read this moments ago. We did.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, you keep reading the same shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chief. It sounds like these people just want Jay White to win, but he was never going to win. Like,
yeah, they did, bro. Honestly, I felt like they just wanted Jay White to win. Now I really want MJF versus Roman to be just to troll the fans. Well, it could happen in 2024.
Yeah, Roman's going to be like, "Who's this guy? Oh man, it's Eminem. Actually, I'm Maxwell Jacob. I don't care who you are. I'm the tribal chief. This is my land, my look." Oh, I can't wait till MJF loses to Roman. I can't wait till Okada loses to Roman. That's why Ospreay ran from the grind. He's like, "All right, bro, I face Roman, I win, right?" And WWE just laughed at him and said, "Go to AEW, buddy. Have fun there."
What you want to stay? You still want to stay in the UK? Still be under contract? We're good, bro. We're not bringing back WWE.
What do you mean, bro? You telling me I'm not beating Roman, bro?
Nah, bro. We're good.
No, bro.
And I'll be honest. Should the day come, bro, once his deal is up and he wants to finally come up to the Fed, give him a regular contract. No special treatment.
Who are we talking about?
Will Ospreay. Should the day ever listen, bro? They're going to offer you a
regular contract.
Just regular talent contract, no special bonuses, none of that stuff.
Why?
What are you talking about, Steve?
You made a choice.
One of the best in the world.
Years from now, you made a choice. There you go. Now
he's going to get better with his AEW run.
Hey.
Hopefully not hurt though. So let's see.
No.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Yeah.
All I know is this: if Roman Reigns was in AEW, you guys would all love him. So it's okay.
I agree.
Can I write up a scenario for you guys?
Yeah.
Let's from what I've heard, MJF is like he's booking most of his shit with Tony Khan. Like they're working together, booking all of this.
Makes sense.
So MJF seeing all these cage match reviews and backlash of what's probably his idea with Tony Khan. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if that's enough to just make him say, "Fuck these people, fuck these fans"? I'm out of here.
No. I honestly, if I'm MJF, look, keep your chin up, man. Like you have 3 people here, and if you watch a True Heat review, I think SP3 will defend. I don't know. I don't think.
He likes this.
Josh liked the match.
Oh, we couldn't tell. He kept quiet the whole time.
I think Josh is on the positive side.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed to like it. I mean, he was defending the match way beforehand and stuff, even before I did. So, yeah, so I think he liked it. I mean, you can watch that review too, MJF. We are supporters. We understand, that you can do a lot more than just wrestle good matches. Look, here's the thing. You want these guys to go out there and wrestle good matches. They're never going to compete with what Heyman and Swerve did. Like, I'm sorry. And then even then, they're not going to compete with what Jon Moxley and Orange Cassidy did and on the good match scale. What they did was much better than them wrestling a good match. And until you fucking idiots realize this, never mind. You guys are just dumb. There's no point. Wrestling fans are just stupid. Like, I'm sorry. They just really are. They just want chicken tenders and fries every meal. They never want to grow up. They just want their chicken nuggets. They want their fucking TV dinners. I'm sorry. I get it. You guys don't like the Tribal Chief, but I like the Tribal Chief. And he taught me one thing. He taught me how to be greatness on a different level. He taught me how to enjoy steak and all these other good meals. So when you guys want to enjoy steak at the big kids, at the adults table, and you guys want to graduate from the big kids table, come talk to me. We can talk one-on-one. But until then, You guys are just fooling yourself. That was a tremendous main event. I'm not saying the greatest main event of all time. It's not the best AEW main event match-wise of all time. But sometimes you got to have these story, character-driven matches. But it's all right. Enjoy your little dino nuggies and your fries. I will enjoy my steak. All right?
Dino nuggies and fries.
I know.
Enjoy your frozen pizzas. Enjoy your frozen pizzas.
Your little bagel bites. Your bagel bites. Your mom just finished packing your Lunchables and stuff. Don't worry, you got your little frosty.
She cut the crust off of your sandwiches.
And Steve, let's not insult that. I do that for myself.
Well, fine. I'm sorry.
I don't like the crust. It's too much carbs.
Well, okay. Do you cut yours in half?
I do.
Okay,
Makes it easier.
Fine.
Makes it easier to eat, Steve.
I respect that.
Yeah. So have fun with your stupid Lunchables that you can barely.
Is crazy.
It wasn't overbooking, Spartan. It was not overbooking. Overbooking.
How does injured man beat completely healthy person?
He barely.
He uses a weapon that he cheats.
They buried a fact.
Why do people keep forgetting that he cheated?
King Spartan. Please tell us how.
Yeah. No.
Well, time out. You know the Bullet Club Gold got ejected by the referee, right? You know that. And Juice Robinson apparently wasn't there, even though Tony Storm had a huge moment. He wasn't there. So Jay White's by himself, and he gets hit with a weapon.
well, Bullet Club Gold does come back out, but Max still hits him with a fucking weapon at the end. Yeah. It's not like he had him with a heat seeker or something.
Yeah,
I like Crystal Clare's comments. Sky Blue did look great, very beautiful.
Bless you.
Thank you. Gracias, amigos.
Well, Sky Blue, she looks good, but she could, she was a worse woman in that match. Let's be honest.
I know that. Yeah, but that's the thing.
That's a girl, right, Steve? That's a girl.
She's beautiful.
She needs some help in the promo department too.
Yeah, she does.
Saw that promo.
I ain't gonna lie.
So probably could use a performance center or something,
or acting classes. You know what I mean?
Romeo, we don't believe in performance centers in AEW.
They don't believe in that. They believe they don't need it. Tony Khan doesn't want to invest in a performance center, but he wants to build other tournaments that's gonna go nowhere. You know,
you're the classic. You get 3 world titles.
He wants to give you guys good wrestling, though. It's not gonna get you guys. That's not gonna get their company a milli in the rating. You know.
Continental Classic update. Tony Khan says there'll be 33 total matches in the Continental Classic every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh, fucking hell.
Tell fan base to strap in because he promises there will be 0 outside interference, just straight up great wrestling matches with top stars in AEW.
You need a little outside interference to, fuck around with some shit, Text some people, that'd be nice.
Is Bill Watts booking this tournament? What are we doing here?
Even the G1 will occasionally have a little bit of outside interference. Like, all right, let's fuck this shit up.
House of Torture shit.
Julia Hart was the right person to win the TBS championship.
Oh wow,
you just like her because she's hot.
Why are people acting like MJF is a better cheater than Jay White?
He is. He won.
He's the original devil.
He's the scumbag.
He's scumbag. Yeah,
our scumbag.
He's our scumbag.
Our scumbag.
He's the scumbag.
What are all the other comments you wanted to read, Steve?
I don't know about you guys. I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to read more comments, I mean,
absolutely, because we ignored them for the whole review.
Yeah,
Let me just get to stop sharing real quick. Yeah. Let's see here.
Yo, Steve, are you going to get me a PlayStation Portal for Christmas?
A PlayStation what?
What?
They have like a new. I don't want it. It's like a new controller, and then you can play PlayStation on the go. I got Steve these nice Nucky Dyke gloves. I don't see any gift from Steve, man. That's fucked up.
Guess they're gonna review Devil at World's End.
He just knows nothing.
Yes. Maybe so.
Oh, I 100%. I think that's MJF's the end of his run. Not just world title run. I think it's the end of his AEW run.
What's next for Jay White?
At least he's putting over the devil on the way out.
That's a great question.
Chief, well, according to some people, now he's buried, so I don't know, man. He has to dig up out of the
hole.
hole.
Jay White, Continental Classic seems like it would be a good fit for him, but I don't know if he would really want to do that. International title seems like that's going to be Moxley Orange Cassidy 3. So I don't think their TBS title's pretty. I'm not TBS. TNT title's pretty filled up. He could
wait
be
a
in the
minute. Time out.
What?
One of the prizes is also the New Japan Strong title, right? Meaning you get to appear also in New Japan.
Oh yeah,
Jay White, he's banned from he can't go to Japan. He's banned from New Japan. Period. All Japan.
Unless Eddie Kingston approves of him to do so.
Right, and by losing to Eddie Kingston, I guess that's his approval. But I'm gonna give this idea that sober guy JJ gave. That obviously we all think it's Samoa Joe and MJF at World's End, but MJF never agreed to what kind of match that's going to be when he gets his world title shot. And he said it could be a multi-man match at World's End. He could be Samoa Joe, Wardlow, and Jay White in a fatal four-way with MJF at World's End.
That actually would be good. I like that. I like that idea a lot, actually, because then you tie up all the feuds before MJF goes to the Fed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then Wardlow can become world champion.
Who would you guys like to be the devil?
My dream,
honestly, for me,
Sammy Guevara just for the shits and giggles.
Jungle Boy, Jungle Boy, Tony Khan too. I love all those answers. All those answers are better than Adam Cole.
Yeah, Adam Cole.
Obvious one.
Yeah, Adam Cole would be. See, like if they decide to change from Adam Cole, it has to be a really good swerve. You can't change because Adam Cole's really good for the devil role because he's so close to MJF and it would just hurt him. Because the whole point of MJF's character is I grew up and I couldn't trust anyone, and now I found someone I trust. Like it's the whole fucking lame bullshit. Like, bro, stop being a baby. But anyways,
I just want to point out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This media scrum is still going. How this been next week? I guarantee you, next week the post conference will be 30 minutes.
Who's
the Survivor Series press conference?
Yeah,
it'll be like 30 minutes.
Yeah, how drunk does Jey Uso get though after? Yeet. Look at me holding my liquor, Steve. I'm chilling.
Tony looks tired, bro. Tony looks so exhausted, bro.
Dude, he's
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He looks great. That's fine.
He looks like
dude. He definitely got. He got that California cocaine, Steve. Shut up.
Yeah, he looks fine. He's got his coffee cup, whatever's in that cup.
No, it's definitely some jungle juice. I'll tell you that.
He got some caipirinha and shit probably in that whole thing.
Oh, someone. I guess someone was trying to stir shit at the media scrum. That's not.
What happened?
I don't know. Caden just tweeted something 23 minutes ago.
What do you say?
Well, why is someone trying to stir shit?
Well, one of his friends that don't give a fuck about him. Or...
Oh, Steve.
Can I read a comment by Chief here? I find very interesting. Let's be honest. Swerve has arrived. When his AEW contract expires, Paul will be at his front door giving him a deal. What do you think about that?
Well, let's look at this. Let's put it like this. Let's look at this from this perspective, right?
Swerve don't like Paul.
Yeah. And what is Swerve able to do now that he's at AEW?
Wait, why do you think that? You know stuff.
Yeah. He doesn't like him.
Right, because I always thought.
No, he does not.
Triple H likes Swerve.
No,
it was Vince that didn't like Swerve.
No. Opposite.
Is it the opposite way?
Yeah, it's opposite way.
Vince likes Swerve.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, I'm sure Triple H would love to have.
Because I always thought it was Vince's idea, like, let's make top dollar the head honcho.
No. It was also Vince's idea, but Swerve was also liked by Vince more than Paul.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that's just weird to me. Like someone who watched NXT all the time, like Swerve was always put in a prominent position, but it's weird.
Yeah, because of Gargano. Gargano really pushed for him.
Steve, please remind people about Jay White and New Japan Pro Wrestling. I just did moments ago.
What is there to remind?
So I mentioned how Jay White is banned from being in New Japan. Period. Whether it's New Japan Strong or regular Japan.
Yeah.
And
all right, let's see what Juan Ross Sapp has to say about this. He knows how to
tell like it. Lay it down the middle, tell like it is, right?
Yeah. Our source, Juan Ross Sapp, from Fightful Brazil.
Muito obrigado, damas e caballeros.
He doesn't. He speaks perfect English. Steve, stop it. He speaks perfect English.
Not Portuguese.
Sounds like a cholo for whatever reason. He breaks down all the news for us. Fightful Select Brazil.
Sipping like caipirinha.
Let's see.
What's he saying? What's he saying, yo? Again, guys, if you're still here with us, guys, we appreciate you guys. By the way, if you're new here, hit the subscribe, hit the bell.
Tony Khan says the pay-per-view got 100K pay-per-view buys. Where's the Pokemon gif where Ash shows the cap? Because that sounds like Cap to me.
Is that bueno? Is that bueno?
Let me say Tony Khan loves these cage match reviews. Did anyone tell him what it's getting on cage match so far? I know he looks so much. He takes that shit seriously.
How much would I bet tomorrow? My question is, do you think Tony, again, I have this whole thing on muted, right? Has he taken any digs at Brian Alvarez or Meltzer?
I got it. I'm not listening either. I just have it on. I just have the video on.
Because after what Alvarez has said was a couple days ago, that AEW fans should be worried. You just can't. So there's a clip that went on. Oh, Juggernaut, even Juggernaut's in the chat over on the media scrum. TK keeps talking. Oh my god.
Oh, Juggernaut! I just saw Juggernaut. He's on there.
So a couple of I think I posted in our group chat a couple of days ago. There's a clip that went out about Brian Alvarez talking about how if you're an AEW fan, you should be concerned about AEW right now. You just can't sit there and say that everything's all right when reality it's not all right. Something of that degree. And everyone's like, "Oh man, I get to check it in clear, man." I guess.
No, Alvarez is being realistic. About this. Like, here's the thing: if you like AEW over WWE, that's totally fine. Like, you're allowed to like what you like. That's not the issue. The thing is, though, AEW is kind of struggling in terms of buzz and notoriety. Because here's the thing: they put on these great pay-per-views, but the weekly shows stink. Like, I'm being honest, like the weekly shows are just inconsistent, like halfway empty arenas. Some shows feel like they have life, some shows don't. The thing is, though, they're not securing any TV deals, TV rights, or anything. Like, there is some concern, but the problem is people just give AEW this good faith from 2019, 2021, and they don't know how to move on. Like, they just say, like, they just act like it's still their child. It's like when your kid turns 13 years old and he starts doing stupid shit like drugs and shit. You should know, like, oh, well, he's 13. He could kind of understand, like, he shouldn't be doing that shit. But if you treat him like he's 10 still, he's still going to act like a 10-year-old and do stupid shit. So I don't know, man. I just think AEW is just in a certain rut that some fans don't want to really admit in a business perspective.
Here's something Tony Khan said during his press conference. Confirms he's had talks with Mercedes Moné and said he'd love to have her in AEW at any time. I think it's so fishy, like that. It feels like he's been talking to her forever, and Mercedes is like still not signed, still not ready to commit. Isn't that weird to y'all?
Well,
like,
I don't know.
How do you flirt with someone for that long? And
we don't know. Well, here's the thing: we don't know what's her recovery like. What's her progress so far?
I just think she won't sign because she knows that AEW's women's division is trash. Because she left WWE for.
I think it's more so that than what Steve's getting at.
Yeah, Steve, you're trying to enable the
because you can still sign while you're injured. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is true, but
I mean, freaking the Aussie Open kids didn't even sign, and Tony Khan paid for their surgery, and then they signed.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm trying to say is, like, pretty much what's it called? When it comes down to it, man, she left WWE because of the creative decisions. She leaves WWE because of that. She's going to leave AEW because of the same shit. And she doesn't want to sign long term because there's no guarantee. Like here's the thing. A lot of people think Mercedes Moné's, and a lot of people misconstrued wrestlers that their frustration is they're not the champion. So people think, here's a belt, that'll make you happy. That doesn't make her happy. Being fucking champion doesn't make her happy. She doesn't care about that bullshit. If she cared about that bullshit, she would still be in WWE. She just wants good creative direction. She wants to be able to express herself. in a certain way. What that way is, I don't know. I'm not Mercedes Moné. I can't tell you what that is. But what I can tell you is she watches AEW and she knows that the women are not being treated. Like, how are you going to sit there and be like, okay, I went to Wembley, the biggest show. Soraya randomly wins the title when she's barely doing shit on the television show, besides the fact that she's in a faction. Then afterwards, she loses the title to Shido, who has zero heat. And then Tony Storm has to do this crazy character. And because Tony Storm's really good, she's like the only highlight of this crazy character. And then she wins the title. Like, what makes you say, oh, yeah, I want to go be booked in that division? There's no good booking. I'm sorry. There's no good creative because he relies on the fact that title matches create the feuds. When's the last time he's had a women's feud without the title? Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. And where did that feud end up going? For the title. So
Mercedes is better off going to TNA. I agree with that too. Dare I say, I feel like still till this very day, the Impact Knockout division is better than the AEW division right now.
It's harder.
I don't agree with that at all. Mercedes should come home.
And the meter scrum just ended.
Come on, Mercedes. Just come home.
Mercedes should come home. Back to WWE. This is Triple H's show now. There is a storyline there for the taking. And that's Charlotte, Becky, Bayley, and Sasha, the 4 horsewomen, uniting against Damage Control. It's right there. It's right there in front of them.
I bet Triple H is going to go hard to get Julia and Mercedes Moné.
Oh, I was gonna say Julia Hart. Why the fuck would you go with that?
No, Julia.
Just say Gilia. Who cares?
Gilia.
Shawn Michaels probably says Gilia. Who cares?
Gilia.
All right, Steve. What did you rate the show out of 10?
I'm gonna give the show 8.5.
Okay. Romeo, what did you give the show out of 10?
Man. I want to say it's somewhere between a 7.5 and an 8.5. Like I could be as low as a 7.5 and I could be as high as an 8.5. So I'm kind of torn between that. So I'll just say 8.
I'm gonna go with 8.75 out of 10.
Look at that.
Most positive guy in the room.
Exactly. Who would have thunk it, bro?
Not the best AEW show. My personal favorite pay-per-view this year. Just because it's my personal favorite does not mean it's the best. There's always, I know a lot of people don't realize this, but it's called being subjective. You know, you can, like for example, my personal favorite WWE show is not the best WWE show this year. You know, like that's just how it works.
I think a lot of what you give this rating is what you think of the main event because you see the polarizing reaction that got.
I like the main event. I think the main event's
I think
fine.
we all did. We all did, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. Before we do conclude, though, I do want to look at the rating real quick before we.
What rating?
So far, the show rating on Cage Match, the show rating has now a 5.74.
That's getting lower and lower. It was a 6. It was more than a 6.
What was the last WWE pay-per-view? Their other crown jewel. What did that get on Cage Match?
And so far, the AEW. Hold up, 1 second here. The AEW World Title match has a 2.80 right now.
It's getting lower and lower. Both.
What were you saying,
Chase? Are getting lower and lower.
What were you saying, Chase?
He's asking about Crown Jewel.
Yeah, Crown Jewel. The other Crown Jewel. Yes.
The one that just passed, right? Obviously.
Yes. I want to know what the rating was.
We'll find out, shall we?
There's no way that New Era is selling Pfizer sticks.
Oh, can I bring up a point too?
Sure, go ahead.
Tony Khan, he's gonna press the panic button. He does not like negative reaction.
He does not. Yeah, he did that.
Not all.
Remember the Barbed Wire Massacre? He freaked out. He was like, he went crazy after that.
Okay, so Crown Jewel. This was obviously a couple of days ago.
Headlined by my tribal chief.
A couple of days ago, right? From Rio, the one that had obviously Roman Reigns and LA Knight. Yeah. The show so far has a 6.0 rating.
There's no way anyone thought Crown Jewel was better than fucking this show. That's ridiculous.
Listen,
And also Roman Reigns versus LA Knight out of 10 has a 6.50.
Which is fair, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't really Roman's best title defense. LA Knight did the best he could do in his first main event. I wasn't expected to be world beater, but they did their part, you know. Good false finishes, good moments. Yeah.
Listen, I'm worried about Tony Khan and MJF here.
Bro.
They are not gonna like these negative reviews.
You know, Adam is probably like, come on, Max, get off the. Did you see what they said? They said it was a. Maybe I should go to the E. No, MJF. Maybe I should. And he's all crying.
Tony Khan's reaction is going to be worse.
Listen, I get you. Here's when you'll know it. As we get close to Wednesday, you're going to hear some major announcements. You know, you're going to hear, Tony Khan has another major announcement coming your way.
He doesn't like negative publicity.
I'm booking Will Ospreay in a match at World's End. He's being booked in a match.
World's End. He's booking him on Wednesday.
No. He's booked against.
You know how Tony Khan is. He hates anytime there's negative stuff being said about his company, his show. He panics. He does not like it.
Time to book.
He's going to do something. He's going to do something huge for Wednesday. Watch. There's hardly anything announced for Wednesday, right? Besides Kano Cossack starting.
Not yet, but something.
he's gonna do something major. He does not like people because there's a negative reaction on social media for this show when it doesn't deserve it. It does not deserve a negative reaction.
It does
not.
But
it's a negative, and he will not stand for that at all. He's gonna do something. He's gonna do something major Wednesday. Something major. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. 100%. This is where you guys want to put a bow on this finally? Finally put a bow on this?
Yeah,
super honestly.
I gotta go eat, man. I'm hungry as fuck.
Well, yes, guys. Thank you all again for tuning in. You guys are awesome as always. If you guys have not yet, once again, guys, thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you for tuning in, even this late night. Much love to all of you guys. If you have not yet, follow the Around the Point Network on X at AT Point Network. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, hit the thumbs up, and share with your friends and all that fun stuff. Myself and Big Mike will be live on a Monday on Steve's Kitchen to give a little bit of more review, also to hear Mike's perspective of the show, and also break some other news that happened over the weekend as well. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Romeo, let them know where can they check you out. What you guys got going on? Oh my God, what you guys got going on over there at True Heel Heat right now? What you guys got going on?
For Romeo Anthony on all social media. Check us out on True Heel Heat Wrestling YouTube, True Heel Heat Sports tomorrow. We'll be doing some football watch-alongs if you want to check that out. And yeah, we'll do another Full Gear review on the channel. That's probably 11 a.m. Eastern on the wrestling channel. Thanks as always for always having me on Around the Point. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Yes, sir.
Great job.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
I'm too drunk for the outro. Fuck this shit. AEW Full Gear, super honest review. Yeah, you put the screen up. We're good. We're good to go. Proper number 12. Yeah, let's. I want some White Castle burgers, bro.
There you go. And that's MJF after he's reading. This was MJF gonna be saying to Tony Khan after he reads these cage match reviews.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Man, I love how I predicted Steve was going to play that stupid ass clip. By the way, fuck cage match. You guys are fucking morons on there.
Idiots. Morons.
Take your parentheses, shove them sideways, and stick them up your candy ass.
It was overbooked.
Yes.
You know what's also overbooked? Your mom's schedule when she visits me.
Oh, wow.